Welcome, folks, to my first ever live react of New Japan Pro Wrestling's live show. Tonight, it's Windy City Riot 2024. While at the same time, I'm watching this WrestleMania and the SmackDown after WrestleMania. Kind of an odd choice, I know.
Here, third match. Why don't we make it a 4-team open GOD invitation? You know what? Whatever game you want, you bring it all up to that. Either way, you walk in with those, you walk out with them.
Wrestling is more than one royal family.
Now to throw my name into the tag team title picture. Who's my partner? Filthy Tom Lawler. You West Coast Wrestling Crew are officially entering GOD four-corner tag team championship match. Strong open-weight tag team championship four-way match. Challenger, West Coast Wrecking Crew versus team of Fred Rosser and Tom Long versus TMDK versus champions Hikuleo and El Fantasma.
We're live from the Little Caesars Arena in Detroit for the WWE tonight.
Singles match. Jack Perry versus Shota Umino. Fifth match, special singles match. Mustafa Ali versus Hiromu Takahashi. Sixth match, Riot Rules match. Team of Gabe Kidd versus team of Eddie Kingston. Seventh match, Zack Sabre Jr., the mighty John Hill. I will challenge you to match April 12th, bro, in Chicago. You're gonna call me out, King of Dickheads. You're gonna call me out, but I'll come get the belt back and I'll bring it back to you. Japan World TV Championship match. Challenger, Zack Sabre Jr. versus champion Matt Riddle. Eighth match, special singles match. Nick Nemeth versus Tomohiro Ishii. Main event. No likelihood I'll probably only get one shot at the IWGP Championship in my entire life. I'm only gonna need one.
Nix, you better wake the fuck up in quarter number 2, you piece of dog fuck. This is embarrassing.
IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match. Challenger, Jon Moxley versus champion Tetsuya Naito. Windy City Riot begins now.
Let's get to it. From the Wintrust Arena in Chicago. We are kicking it off with Ren Narita of the House of Torture against his former mentor, Minoru Suzuki. Around this time last year, Suzuki, Narita, and Desperado were part of a six-man group trio called Strong Style, who held the never openweight six-man titles. They would drop the belts a couple of weeks later to the trio of Kazuchika Okada, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Tomohiro Ishii. But after a best of 7 with Master Wato, Oda Umino, and Yuji Nagata ended in a draw, coupled with the incompetence of the team, even the World Tag League, Umino, and the fact that Narita got jealous of Umino's success, Narita ditched Umino and joined House of Torture. Now he has to face the consequences of betraying everything that he was taught, whether it's from Katsuyori Shibata or Minoru Suzuki. And I agree with that sign. More like House of Torture, because every match the House of Torture has in Japan, it's bullshit. Minimal returns, maximum amounts of go-away heat. The House of Torture is a cancer that Bullet Club has yet to cut, and I don't understand why David Finlay hasn't gone through with the cut. And here comes a man I've crossed paths with, fuck you, Narita. And fuck the House of Torture to death, as far as I'm concerned.
From Carl Gotch. I innovated, gave birth to the modern mixed martial arts scene. I can teach you true strong style. This is how you was repaid.
I mean, this is also really the first interaction that we're having between Narita and Suzuki. What does that mean? It's like, oh no, here come the consequences of my own actions. I feel like we're about to see that play out right here.
It feels like Narita's been playing hooky over the last few months, and now Murder Grandpa's been called in by the principal.
And here it comes.
Our President Tanahashi might be thinking, hey, Red Narita causing trouble. We know we can straighten him out. Let's be honest here, Chris. The recent success that has been had in the House of Torture ranks, much of it has been shared by Red Narita, even if that wasn't the case in Samurai Genesis just 1 week ago. Tonight, Minoru Suzuki has to realize he's not walking in against the same Red Narita. And all of Chicago knows two rules. Never make eye contact with the king. And when the time has come, all shall join in loud and proud voice.
Kazanine! And go after him, Suzuki.
Suzuki has gotten this matchup started early.
Laying it in on Narita on the outside.
Suzuki and Red Narita
And chucking him into the barricades.
ringside, not exactly reinforced barricades the way we have today. This is why I told both of you to have analog ropes at ringside. You fools with your laptops.
And into the barricade again goes Narita.
Who told you that? Oh, I've been hearing that. Listen, this is the first time in singles competition.
And now Suzuki's got the camera cord and he's throttling Narita with it.
Since 2019, that was six-man tag team action. A 5 years difference for Red Narita over Suzuki.
Murder, Grandpa.
Teach Ren a lesson. Because that's exactly what we're seeing right here. Because Suzuki's been on this world tour. I called a number of his matches, but none of them were in New Japan. This is his first New Japan match of 2024.
And now Suzuki wrenching the arm in the barricade. I love this.
An obvious choice of opponent. He's going to break his arm, Walker. and that
I would prefer if you broke the damn arm, Suzuki.
This is a point that Minoru Suzuki
Uh-oh.
relish.
Never mind.
Red Narita being part of that best of 7 series last year, Walker, alongside Minoru Suzuki and El Desperado in strong style. That coming out to a draw. You know, let's play devil's advocate a little bit here. Underneath the learning tree of Minoru Suzuki, I nearly looked at him. So be careful of that. Didn't have a great T1. Tied in that best of 7 series over Shota Umino. Red Narita felt he needed to make a change, needed to get results. And he's been able to put a few results on the map. Certainly stolen a lot of headlines ever since being part of House of Torture. Right about that.
But again, the House of Torture, in my view, has always been a career death knell. And again, he tries to escape from his former mentor. Wake the fucking boots.
Really enjoying this moment, getting his hands on a person who I believe he still truly views as that young boy he faced off against in 2019.
Suzuki into the barricade.
No doubt about it.
Look out. Boot off the apron and back into the barricade goes Suzuki.
Colliding with that barricade.
Saying very often we have to torture you almost
Ooh,
have to
that's Alan.
respect the game.
Now starting to bust open the Royals. Interesting.
Fades Suzuki out, and now it takes
Or
a
singles,
lot of
look.
balls to rake the eyes of Minoru
Suzuki in trouble. Count at 7. And Narita back in the ring.
That confidence that being a part of House of Torture has instilled in him.
Just putting the boots to
Or ego, depending on how you want to look. Or cowardly ego streak, depending on how one looks at it. Irish whip into the barricade goes Suzuki, sternum first.
Protect the laptop, man. the action.
Suzuki's got a water bottle.
Weekend, Minoru Suzuki took part in the action over 3 matches.
And just clocked Narita in the head with it.
Yeah, with a number of unique matchups, all just absolute wars. And we've seen that multiple times over the course of today because there was such it was a
Suzuki in
huge
trouble.
action. But at the same time, Red Narita is coming off a big match at Sakura Genesis and a big loss as well.
Damn right he is, Veda. Cover? No.
Put on the chest and pinning its head fade.
And that was a disgusting pin attempt. Uh-oh, Suzuki's getting angry. And you wouldn't like him when he gets angry. Suzuki staggers into the corner. Irish whip reversed. Boot to the face by Suzuki with the Yakuza kick. And now the forearm blows. Ref, back off.
Official gently reminding Minoru Suzuki that perhaps he needs to get out of the
Yeah, definitely not in Gen.
Suzuki just dragging Red into position.
Belly kick, 1, 2, no. 5 minutes gone. Now the sleeper that's usually a set for the Gotch. Narita gets away from it. And now the hooks are in. Unless Jack shows up in one way or another. Tying up in the sleeper is Narita. Trying to get the leg to hook the bottom rope, which would be his best escape. Rolls through. Suzuki rolls to the other end. And you see blood coming out of the nose of Narita. Or is that blood coming out? It's coming out of the nose. I couldn't really see. And making it to the ropes. Guillotine knee shot.
That's why Suzuki took Naruto under his wing. Oh gosh, got a little bit too caught up there, Chris, with our official. What's Ren Naruto doing here?
Uh-oh. And this is where the House of Torture bullshit usually comes out, rears its damn ugly head.
Busted skull for a busted nose. Gonna wedge that chair into the corner.
And look at Narita, giggling like a damn psycho.
Suzuki's gonna take advantage of that off the ropes. Here we go. Look out.
Sleeper time.
Once again. He's got it. Just as he tried to transition.
Narita hits, Suzuki hits the brakes. Boots Narita in the face. Suzuki, no. Suzuki, no. Uh-oh, Narita's got that damn push-up bar. Damn it! And now that double cross. Damn it. Usual bullshit from the House of Torture. And Narita gets the win. Granted, he did it alone, but the point still applies. Fuck you to death, Narita. I don't blame Suzuki for being pissed. Because until someone gets that push-up bar away from Narita and destroys it, he's going to keep using that little fucker.
Well, I mean, as you can hear, the fans here in Chicago, they're getting the full House of Torture experience. I see some of the ones that are doing the full-on thumbs down move kind of thing.
I mean, the one thing that we are missing in the full fat House of Torture experience, thankfully, evil, neutral, dick. We don't have any dick out here in Chicago. I can at least thank heavens for that. I've been looking.
Hardy har. Next up, it's a 6-woman tag match. From Wonder World of Stardom.
Muy feliz. Y voy a representar este cinturón, estos cinturones, con todo mi corazón, con toda mi preparación, mi disciplina, mi esfuerzo. Voy a seguir preparándome al 100%.
Oh, it's a strong women's title match. My bad. Bakir against AZM. Here comes AZM of Azumi of Royal Quest, of the Queen's Quest.
Guys, admittedly, I am the most excited for this matchup. Azumi called her shot. She called out the champ, and now she gets an opportunity to.
Is something wrong with your voice tonight, Veda?
Here at Windy City Riot.
This has been a tour that Azmi has been begging for a long time. Always wanted to wrestle overseas, finally got the opportunity, and the best way to get more dates internationally, even on top of wrestling on AEW Collision tomorrow night, will be to win the Strong Women's Championship here tonight, and the Queen of High Speed Walker.
Let's see if the Queen of High Speed can beat Stephanie Bakir. Like I said, the Joshi promotion known as Wonder World of Stardom is not my cup of tea. That cup of tea in the Joshi ranks is Tokyo Joshi. Here comes Bakir.
Stephanie Bakir, I was there last year at Resurgence during the Strong Women's Championship tournament to crown the first champion. Stephanie Bakir, she didn't even pull out a win in the first round. But somehow
There you see she's carrying AAA gold, and I believe that's CMLL gold as well.
for Stephanie Bakir has become an integral part of New Japan Strong. And you can see here she is currently a triple champion, CMLL World Women's Champion, and World Women's Tag Champion, in addition to that
Oh, they're both CMLL titles. Okay, never mind. Thanks for the tip off, Ada. Like I said, I don't follow a lot of women's wrestling. And CMLL, despite knowing about it through the Fantasticamania partnership tours that New Japan does, is one of the promotions I have the least intelligence on.
That's been a puzzle, Walker, that nobody had been able to solve for the better part of a year.
And I'll be honest, I think a lot of people underestimated Stephanie Bacare heading into that Strong Women's Championship match with Julia over at Stardom. However, Bacare overcoming the odds and pulling out the upsets just as she's been known to do throughout her renowned career. Right there, Beta, is exactly what will be on the line here tonight. The New Japan Strong Women's title.
Bacare, the third New Japan Strong Women's Champion. But like
Original
I
was
said,
Willow
this is
Nightingale, but
just
she didn't hold on to the
first
title
event
that long.
that hurdle. As a champion, that's such a huge hurdle to get over because otherwise your title reign, let's be honest, it becomes more like an asterisk.
Yeah, always the first.
Again, Willow Nightingale, case in point of that.
I think if Anthony dictates the pace, guys, it's going to be a very quick one. The Queen of High Speed, 2 times high speed champion, a combined 678 days and more defenses than anyone else with that high speed championship in
Collar and elbow to start.
We'll be working within a 30-minute time limit as well here tonight as our New Japan Strong titles are known for.
We saw a taste of
Or when asked, yes, what Walker Stewart is saying is true. All the strong belts are defending under 30-minute time limits instead of 60. Euro clutch, O'Connor clutch, no. Kick to the gut by Zumi. Irish whip. Leapfrog by Vakir. Pushed off. Going for a Rana. Block. Powerbomb attempt. Clothesline, no. Goes behind. Trips up the champion. Azumi with a penalty kick. And a drop kick. Kip up.
And in my opinion, at Start American Dream, when Azumi got right in Vicare's face, just there's a jawjacker by Steph.
Jawjacker by Steph. Kick to the gut by
She was really showing her head.
Azumi.
I'm not that
Sunset
girl
flip.
you
Ooh.
met
Boot to the
when they
face.
first came to Stardom years ago.
Yeah, that was their first matchup that they had. Was actually a tag team match back in 2018. Corbin Hall, second taking place at the Stardom event that you call Vader, and of course the third.
Now rear naked choke by Vakir. Sums up a jail time for 10 minutes getting shots.
Methodical as she grinds down on this chin lock. Azumi creeping towards the ropes and Vakir with that hair.
Vakir with the hair yank. And now just driving her head into the canvas. 2, no.
No doubt, smart move by the champion, in my opinion. Read the room, so to speak, when it came to Anthony getting a hell of a reaction from this crowd in Chicago. And Steph is not afraid at all to wear that black hat and work a little rudo here tonight.
Knee to the face.
Stephanie Vakir, the first Chilean luchadora in CMLL. She's very proud of that fact. She's very proud of being a groundbreaking competitor.
Didn't know she was a South American luchadora. And luchadoresa. But whatever.
Game 34 in that Strong Women's title reign. First ever one half the women's tag champions in CMLL as well.
Driving the knee in the face into the corner. And now scoops her down. And now driving the foot into the throat.
Again, just a little bit nasty, just a little bit of an edge on it.
That's the difference. That's the killer instinct that you need as a champion.
Four shot. But down goes the challenger. A headbutt.
I mean, Stephanie Vakir willing to use her own skull as a weapon. That to me, Walker, just really speaks to the fact that she'll do whatever it takes to remain champion. But Azumi with a flurry. Oh,
She's still coming though. clothesline.
She gave up the center, guys.
Suplex by Azumi.
Trouble maintaining the center of that ring. The second she gave it up, that's when Azumi capitalized. And if you create distance from Azumi, she'll close it very quickly.
Irish whip reverse botch.
Hair right there.
Irish whip driven into the corner.
She got the
Azumi
boot
kick with the boot to the gut. This time she's dragon screw on the rope, making it worse. It's elevated with one leg already trapped in between the ropes. That's double the pain.
Exactly right.
It's been a little over a year and some change since Azumi has competed in a New Japan Pro Wrestling ring as a three-way back in Sakura Genesis 2023.
Yeah, you're right.
Mercedes herself, Mercedes Monet, and one other fighting over the IWGP Women's title back then.
Stephanie McCare is also familiar with, as we alluded to earlier on. Azumi having to go big or go home, Vader.
He's gonna go up. Drives the knees into the chest.
But I'll note that when Azumi stood back up, she kind of was feeling out her knee. I don't think that leg is 100% after that dragon screw. And as she climbs back inside, it's not. Wow,
Azumi up on the top rope, looking to hit some missile drop kick. Drives Bakara towards the corner. Cover 1, 2. No, didn't have much of a. And now into the Fujiwara.
Might be working for the sushi if she can. No, instead.
Uh-oh.
But this is a smart strategy to keep this match grounded. Azumi is having some trouble with that leg. Keep it on the ground.
Now going for a cross arm breaker, trying to break the leg, break the grip of the champion. While Bakara is trying to drag herself to the ropes, and she does get her feet hooked, her legs hooked around them.
Is that not the case here in Chicago? So it's smart to slow down the pace a little bit, even if it's out of her comfort zone.
And now to the arm with those kicks.
Stephanie Bakara and Azumi tonight. Azumi, looking to take this one to the top.
Azumi going up.
The cog loose a little bit.
Bakara is laid out. Azumi perched up top.
Double stomp, roll through. Drop kick by Bakara. But Azumi's back up. Kick to the top of the head. Azumi catches her. Is caught. Backdrop by the champion.
It's the difference between high speed and high impact. Azumi, the former, and Stephanie, very definitely the latter with that suplex.
And that has really been the story of this match so far. Stephanie trying to slow down her opponent. And now Azumi fighting back up to her feet, but Bakara's there first.
Karen and Azumi now fighting to get back to their feet.
And as you mentioned, the last time we saw Azumi in a New Japan ring, it was
Forearm.
actually a challenge for the IWGP Women's Championship, and she wasn't successful then. This is now her next match in New Japan, another high-profile challenge. She has the chance to rewrite history as she fires back.
Ooh, she just got bitch slapped.
Fire from the Chilean-born Stephanie Bakara.
Got caught. Roll through. Cross arm breaker. Azumi stacks her up. No. Crossface.
Wrenching back on the neck. Official there to make sure
Azumi trying to get free.
it's not going to be a tap out. She might be out. Wait, rolls or
Roll through, but this time it's now further away from the ropes.
That's a high look of confidence on Stephanie.
Oh, wait. Drags the back of her legs to the rope.
one last second, just burst of adrenaline. Gets the toe of the shoe on the rope.
You gotta learn not to doubt Azumi.
Azumi in trouble. Snap.
Hooking the leg
One,
full weight
two.
into this cover and
No.
And now look at Stephanie McCare wholly in charge of Azumi.
Uh-oh. The care going up.
Up top.
oh, but she gets stopped.
But Azumi catches her.
Gets with the headbutt. Oh,
Kick to the
That's
face.
a long way down.
Very long way down. Superplex.
Huge superplex. But Azumi, not done yet, wants a definitive victory here to take the championship.
She's determined to get that double stomp done, Vader.
Got it!
Finally.
1, 2. No!
We trust Arena felt it. I felt it. You felt it. Azumi hasn't touched it yet.
Undeterred, dragging Becaire back up.
And this is awesome. Champ breaks up in Chicago. Eat the feet.
Becaire takes off.
Head scissors. Mystica cover a maestro. The sushi roll. No!
Oh, it doesn't get any closer than that.
That's Azumi's best weapon.
We are 10 minutes deep. Becaire got out of the way.
Becaire now with the repeated headbutts in the corner. Becaire going for that double knee to the face. Demon horns.
Knees and a handful of hair.
I would call them bull horns, but demon horns fits this bill more like.
Becaire went
Package pile driver blocked. Duck of the clothesline. Duck again. Miss of the clothesline.
through it. Gets
Azumi
caught with a
kick to the face. Mystica, no, blocked. Package pile driver! Or package shoulder breaker. 1, 2, done. A little over 10 minutes, but Stephanie Becaire retains the strong women's championship.
Stephanie Becaire didn't get it done. It felt like Azumi was thrown up against a head, just a hair slower than she would normally like to be.
Well, Chris, you had talked about it being speed versus power. And that is exactly how this match played out in the end. Azumi went for La Mystica one more time. This time, though, Stephanie Becaire able to overpower her challenger and
Yep.
place her into the canvas. Becaire, still champion, holding that title and just getting right in her face.
You say this time overpowering the challenger, but this time and every time the mind of La Primera, Stephanie Becaire.
Sadly, Azumi has to deal with
A tough break for Azumi,
but
but you gotta give her credit for going as hard as she did against the champ.
a crack at the AEW World Women's Champion in Toni Storm. That coming up tomorrow night on TNT.
And again, as Becaire collects her titles, she has gotten through the first defense of that New Japan Strong Women's Championship.
But who will be next in line? Keep in mind, this is a belt that's predominantly defending Stardom and CMLL than it is in New Japan Strong proper,
And we know that her championship
or on even New Japan proper.
Wait a second.
What the hell is this?
I mean,
maybe I spoke too soon.
we called it.
Maybe we do know who might be next
We
from
said it.
Stephanie Becaire.
You said it yourself, Vader. Whoever got the start, got that win in our kickoff would certainly move right up the strong ranks. And as dominant as Steph is, someone who's a former all-timer in terms of dominant women's champions in the UK, Alex Winter.
Oh, it's gonna be Alex Windsor who's gonna take a crack. I guess this makes sense. In a way. I didn't watch the kickoff show, so fucking sue me, alright?
So allow me to formally introduce myself. I am at the top of the UK women's scene. I have conquered Europe. I have overcome Japan every
Resurgence?
Surgeons, you put your New Japan Strong Women's Championship on the line against Alex Windsor. I bloody dare ya.
We got a date, we got a place, we just need a reply.
Well, we knew that the New Japan Strong Women's Championship was
So Alex Windsor has called her shot. She wants the care. May 11th, Ontario, California, at Resurgence.
Now we know who the challenger will be because Sammy Rivera just said, okay, she's ready to go.
Coming up next, folks, the NJPW Strong Openweight Tag titles will be on the line.
Next up, fatal four-way for the NJPW Strong Tag belts. It'll be GOD against TMDK, West Coast Wrecking Crew, and the unlikely duo of Mr. No Days Off, Fred Rosser, and Filthy Tom Lawler.
The 6 strong openweight tag team champions, Hikuleo and El Fantasma.
We come up with a good first time ever match for the biggest New Japan Strong show in history in Chicago at the Wintrust Arena. Why don't we make it a 4-team open GOD invitational? You make it fun, have a little fun and games. You know what? Whatever gimmick you want, you bring it on, throw it out there. Either way, you walk in with those, you're not walking out with them. How did that happen so fast? We literally just said 14 GOD open invitational. My team's already fell. There's only 2 teams left. Who's it gonna be?
Challengers, Mikey Nichols and Shane Haste.
Windy City Riot. And New Japan has just announced a fatal 4-way tag team title match for the strong openweight tag
Personally, the
team
team that worries me is the duo of Lawler and Rosser.
Right now,
Anyone who remembers all of 2021 and 2022 in Strong, those two were at each other's throats over the Strong Open title.
if you're not ready, you need to lace up them damn wrestling boots because it's time to go to work with no filthy days off. The fearless leader of Team Filthy accepts your invitation. And Fred, it's time to get to work and bring back the gold where it belongs.
Challengers, Tom Lawler and Fred Rosser.
Oh, Knicks are fighting back. 53-54.
Are officially entering the GOD four-corner tag team
And
championship
you know what I find ironic about this fatal four-way?
And if there's
One of the
one
teams
person in that
involved,
match that knows
aside from
how much
Rosser and
it means
Lawler,
for Royce
is a
Isaacs and I to
team
win
that's part of
the
Team
tag
Filthy,
title.
that being
It's
Royce
Tom
Isaacs and
Lawler
Joel Nelson, a.k.a. the West Coast Wrecking Crew.
on this big, beautiful green earth that's going to stop the West Coast Wrecking Crew from becoming the new openweight.
But then again, this is also a team that's been chasing the titles since their inception in 2022.
Tommy Lawler.
Challengers, West Coast Wrecking Crew. Who will be victorious in the first ever 4-way Strong Tag Team Championship match?
GOD have gone through 6 and 5 successful defenses, more than any other team with this set of belts. Here comes the inaugural Strong Singles champ, the Filthy One, and the second ever champ, Fred Rosser. Rosser, I crossed paths with at High Alert in 2022 when he was the Strong champion. He actually let me hold. Uh-oh. Yeah, where are the fucking jorts, Tom? Did you leave them at the dry cleaners? You're using legit boxing gear? The filthy strike.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you guys. This whole Team Filthy implosion has really been tearing at my heartstrings. It's been a difficult time for me personally, and now seeing Tom Lawler in the bedazzled, fringed boxing shorts matching Fred Rosser.
Oh boy.
I mean, I think this is a thing, and I think I'm just gonna have to finally admit it. Team Filthy is no more.
Jimmy, you might want to run, boy. Because you don't got Roman to protect you from Solo now. Yeah, I'm also watching SmackDown, a little bit of SmackDown, folks. But my focus is predominant. There you see West Coast Wrecking Crew. Got one. 3, 2, 1. Spike. Wait, is that Jay? It is Jay. No, that's Tama. It's Tama Tonga. What the fuck?
So when they can't get results, Tom Lawler decides to make a change, aligns himself with his sworn enemy. That's something Joel Nelson and Royce Isaacs can't forgive, guys.
Here comes TMDK. Mikey Nichols in the ring. Shane Hayes, I don't know where he's been at.
Any combination in TMDK can hold their own, and we saw it during the New Japan Cup. It's this combination, Mikey Nichols, Shane Hayes, the greatest tag team, in my opinion, in history to never win a tag championship in New Japan Pro Wrestling. We're going to find out if that changes here tonight.
Talk about a power vacuum in the bloodline.
I actually had to double check that fact like a bunch of times. It doesn't seem possible. But today,
And now here come the New Japan Strong Openweight Tag Champs. Oh no. Oh no. Figured that blood pack could come in sooner or later.
That is a hell of a tag team contest coming up Sunday on World. IDLP and Nicolay know it, and they've set their 10 out. They called this open challenge, wanted to have a void to show that their tag belts are the best tag belts in New Japan and all of professional wrestling.
Yeah, but what if they lose those belts tonight? That's a question.
By far the most dominant team of these four, 15-4, straight tag team matches last 265 days. over on Ring of Honor, an 0-1 career tag team record.
I mean, yeah, there's still definitely a feeling out process between the members of the team, and it's been like a physical feeling out process as well. And they were getting in each other's faces, but it was kind of like to hype each other up. I don't know. Sometimes your greatest opponent also can become the ultimate partner. We've seen that happen before.
Yeah, but we've also seen Walker how that didn't work for Minoru Suzuki and Yuji Nagata in World Tag League, and big fights to Suzuki and Nagata with Rossi and Rosso and Lowe.
Definitely heard a lot of comparisons made ever since
Here we go.
NJPW Academy event just earlier this month announced that they would be involved in this matchup. We're starting off two members, two teams out of the four. It's El Phantasmo and Shane Mason.
So 2 in and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out. Not like the tornado match we had at Sakura Genesis just last week. You've got to tag in and out, but anyone can tag anyone, and that's what makes this match so dangerous for the champions, man.
Yeah, there truly is no champion's advantage here. This match could end.
Champs don't have to get pinned to lose the tag belt. And they're going to start with Phantasmo against Hayes, who gets nailed with a drop kick by ELP.
At the same time, it's a matter of deciding its strategy. Do you want to conserve your energy?
Kick to the knee by Hayes, knocks Phantasmo on the nickels. Drop kick by Hayes. Remember, the champions may not need to get pinned to lose the titles, but this also means that under the 30-minute limit, you gotta work fast. Tag made to Nichols. And now the tag team combination from the Aussies going to work. Senton fist drop combo, covered by Nichols, and no count. And only a 1 count.
And there was the tag.
Tag made to Leo.
And I don't think Nichols even realized there was a tag. That's another difficulty in a match like
Irish whip into the corner. Hayes gets smashed. Here comes Phantasmo. Nichols with the knee drop after the side slam. Tag made to Rosser. Well, it's a blind tag. Fatal forwards, you can tag anybody. And now Rosser going after Nichols. Rolling back fist. Here comes Lawler. Down goes. Alongside Davey Boy Smith Jr. as part of the World Titan Federation faction. Down go. And now Royce Isaacson against his old boss. This is going to be interesting. And now Phantasmo tags in off of Tom. And up and over goes Phantasmo. Down goes Leo off the double team on the apron. And into the corner goes Phantasmo. You could say the West Coast Wrecking Crew are probably the greatest team New Japan has seen to ever win the strong open weight belt. Knife edge chop by Nelson. And another chop. And a poke in the eye. Double team. Double atomic drop. A drop kick to the knees. Knees by Nelson. Isaacs now. Deadlift suplex. Kicks away the hand of Hayes. Uh-oh. Tag made to Lawler. By Lawler behind the back. And Nelson is mad. And Isaacs is mad. I don't blame him. Now front guillotine by Lawler to one half of the champ.
We see how effective this hold can be. Front chancery fight finisher being applied by Tom Lawler and Rossi.
Down goes Bart shot, tag mates to Rosser, and down goes Phantasma. Rosser with the cover? No.
So much have double team offense failures. Offense on one another.
Kick to the gut.
Kind of like the stroke, but
Another kick. And a headbutt.
I will admit though.
Now a hip shot. I don't even know why the hell Ross would do that. I've always hated hip attack. Blind tag to Isaacs, and now he's going after Rosser and throwing him out. Down goes Hayes, down goes Nichols, down goes Leo.
Relationship still exists between the Wrecking Crew and Tom Lawler. They seem to all be torn. The hostilities are still strong.
Casmo gets free. Definitely trying to claw his way through. Into the Nelson, into Isaacs. Nelson wrap. And ELP makes a tag. Here comes Hikaleo. Big slap. Misses the clothesline. Boot to the face. The former strong openweight champion rolls the dice with the snake eyes. Big boot. Choke slam. Looking for godsend. Double choke slam blocked. He fought out of. Double whip. Breaks through the double clothesline attempt. Double clothesline of his own. But here comes Haston Nichols. Breaks through. Duck of the double clothesline this time. But here come Rosser and Lawler, who like TMDK, are not legal. Tank Buster, no! Double the chicken wing in the rear naked, but again, neither of these teams are legal. The legal teams are the Crew and GOD. Quad clothesline into a German on Nichols. Double godsend, but again, not the legal participants. Turn it up. Uh-oh, Isaac's pulling. Looking for sudden death. Got that into a stunner. Clothesline. Remember, Phantasmo's legal, not Leo. Double knees to the corner. Running uppercut. Power bomb. Hush money. 1, 2. Lawler breaks it up.
Think about the emotions that are going through Dustin right now. You speculated. Would it mean, would a victory here just mean the title's going back to Team Filthy? No, apparently not. Apparently. Apparently, Bronzer and Lawler, they want these titles for themselves.
Chicago want to see these two teams go bombs. That's what they're getting.
Now the Crew and no filthy days off firing back. Double rolling elbows. And they hit each other as Isaacs ducked it. Shotgun drop kick by Nelson. Turn around, Jarrell. Sudden death. Godsend. Super Thunder Kiss A6. Wait a minute. Hayes. Hayes with the tag. And Hayes is going to pick the bones. Cloverleaf Jackknife. Team DK are the champions. Hayes and Nichols bring the strong tag gold to the mighty Don't Kneel.
Something's gonna change tonight, and the best tag team to never win NJPW gold, and now just become one of the best tag teams to hold NJPW gold.
Technically, it's silver, but I get the point. Trust me, I've seen the strong titles tag titles in person. Those are silver plates, not gold plates. God didn't mean. Hayes didn't mean. Smart move by Hayes. They knew that God would be distracted by the attempt by trying to hit their finisher. Blind tag by Shane, and after Phantasmal hit the finisher, he threw ELP out and rolled up Nelson for the 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, what the hell? I guess Nelson and Isaacs are pissed. They're leaving Team Filthy from here on out. Oh, God! Team Filthy's dead. Pile driver, elbow drop combo. Isaacs and Nelson have snapped. Oh my God, those are the students they used on roster a couple of years back. Don't do it! And they are snipping away at the locks of the Filthy One. This is disgusting. I condemn them when they did this to Fred Rosser in 2022. I condemn them for doing this now. This is disturbing. Oh, God, he just ate the locks they cut. The Nelson cut off. Oh, no. No! Oh, God! That's disgusting. That was sick.
vengeance on the West Coast Wrecking Crew.
I'm calling it. We're getting those two teams to go at it. Resurgence. Next up, Shota Umino against the scapegoat, Jack Perry. Seriously, a SWAT team? Wait a fucking minute. Why do I sense House of Torture bullshit about ready to break out? Believe me, I know rat shit when I smell it. That's Show. The short one's Togo. That's Yujiro. And I think the tall one is meant to be evil. I figured those sons of bitches would find some way to sneak in through a back door. Which means that one is probably Kanemaru. I mean, when you think about it, it makes sense that at least 2 or 3 of these goons are are the other members of the House of Torture. Because once we get a ref bump and the SWAT team storms the ring, we're gonna know it's HOT under those helmets and protective SWAT gear.
Jack Perry has been referred to as many things, as a martyr, as a scapegoat, as a man that sung throughout the New Japan world about the world of professional wrestling and nailed to a cross as a sacrificial lamb. But it is Jack Perry who tonight views this as a homecoming without a home.
I feel at least a little bit more comfortable with the Riot Squad out there.
They're not here to protect us, they're here to protect the scapegoat.
And it's quite obvious to me, Chris Charlton, those SWAT goons, they're not legit SWAT. It's the rest of the House of Torture in disguise. Wait for the ref bump, folks. I know how the traditional House of Torture bullshit match usually plays out. Shooter, watch yourself, kid.
House of Torture has been a mill around Shota Umino's neck since last December. Narratives, betrayal. Unjust Minoru Suzuki, who we saw victorious over earlier on tonight, gets to Shota Umino. It was a wound that was stitched up in Korakuen violence and reopened by evil and further still by Jack Perry. Then he applies some stitches, Walker, to Jack Perry's head and spills some blood in return.
And there he is, the roughneck, the shooter.
You definitely know it's heavy on the mind of Shota Umino, the man of the people, enters through the 6,000 plus draw tonight for Windy City Riot with a match that is going to have
I can barely hear you speak, Veda, with your throat issues. I hate to say that, but I had to get it out.
To the ring. And Jack Perry, you got the shot of him there, but he's just been pacing around like a shark. I guess sharks don't pace. Swimming back and forth in a tank like a shark.
Goat's pace.
That is true. And I'm very glad to know that we don't have the Black Phillip mask here tonight because, Chris, you emphasize the odor.
Certainly odious, about as odious as Jack Perry's personality.
There's a reason that the scapegoat has known it so well in the ranks of House of Torture ever since he defeated Shota Umino, knocked him out of round 1 in this year's New Japan Cup. New Japan Cup for Shota Umino this year was a sense of redemption. It was an opportunity that he desperately needed, but nobody is he the scapegoat.
As far as I'm concerned, he should keep his eyes on those goons. Because those goons, I am certain, are the fucking house.
Out here to settle our disputes with petty jibes and backstage videos. We're here to do it between the ropes and between the bells. And Jack Perry doesn't have any House of Torture backup with him. At least I don't think so. Hopefully.
Now they locked eyes as
Can one blame me for being suspicious about the goon squad guarding scapegoat Jack Perry? Personally, give me a death note and I'll write each and every member of the house's real names in it, and they can all drop dead for all I fucking care.
But let's keep in mind this might be that. Sorry, never mind.
Bit of a mixed reaction for Jack in Chicago. I mean, granted, after what Tony Khan stupidly did. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Perry now on the outside of the ring. Well, I'm pretty sure the rest of the fucking house misses the drop kick. And now we go into a dogfight. Into the barricade goes Perry.
And Shota tossing Perry right back into the ring. That is where Shota wants to be. He wants it. Oh.
Yeah, but that's not what the situation he wanted to be in at this point.
Almost, I wonder whether he does want Jack Perry in the ring, Vader, because it was that match that he won over Ren Narita that was won anywhere but the ring.
Right.
True.
And then after that, it was the mentality for Shota Umino. I didn't want to win that way, but I did. I've got to fight clean. That cost him against Daniel Walker.
Drop kick.
Signature of Umino consistently throughout his matches. We talked about New Japan Cup, the necessity of Shota Umino feels of front loading some of his heaviest offense in the early goings of his matchups. It's caused him in early rounds of New Japan Cup and throughout various tag team matches.
Shot to the back of the head.
Certainly, Shota Umino perhaps a little bit in his own head when it comes to game planning.
Jack Perry right
Breaking the eyes.
Shota Umino is going to be softening up that skull of Umino for that patented glass jaw knee strike. Yeah. Drop kick right to the spine. Cover here. Jack Perry.
Nope.
Certainly, Jack Perry, Shota Umino, very similar career paths, both the same age.
Crowd chanting, "You got choked out," reference to what happened last Saturday in Ryogoku when Jack Perry got choked out in a tag match with himself and Narita against Shota Umino and Jon Moxley.
Thank you for watching this three-way match. Jack Perry versus Shota Umino versus the city of Chicago.
Jack Perry with that front face lock of his own, applied it a little stronger.
Suplex, 1, 2, no.
It's just two.
Well, Dad, we were saying every single person here in the building has an opinion. They're on one side or the other, and they're making their opinion known. There were dueling chants, and again,
Hey, Striker.
My reaction to Tama Tonga, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a bit of a thrower for me, too. Perry kicking Umino in the corner now traps him like a rat. Granted, I am still worried about that SWAT team outside the ring. Knowing Perry, it's the rest of his buddies in the House of Torture. Hey, Jack, how about focusing on the fight instead of focusing on the crowd in Chicago, would ya? Know what I mean, Striker?
Yeah.
Umino fires back on the right. With a clubbing blow to the back of the neck by Perry. Irish whip to the far side. Duck of the clothesline by Shota. Another duck. Umino with a forearm shot.
One thing to note about Tama Tonga, he's
Mhm.
one of them from the Bullet Club.
That's what I
And
said.
Cody knows him really well.
Yeah, but being part of the bloodline, I think the blood pact ties better for Tom with the Rock's family fits better for him than joining Cody. Whip reverse by Shooter. Uppercut into the corner. Now going for that Fisherman Buster, and he got it. 1, 2, no. Know what I mean? You know what I mean, Striker?
Yeah. I guess Jimmy's out of the picture.
Jay tried to warn him, but he didn't listen.
By the way, I heard that Jacob Fatu also signed up, so we don't know when he'll show up or not.
Most logical scenario would be he shows up at SummerSlam. Drop toe hold by Shooter. Oh, DT onto the apron. Again, those SWAT goons worry me. I mean, what are the odds that 4 of these 5 at least are members of House of Torture? I mean, I already sniffed 2 of them out at least. Umino going upstairs. Missile drop kick. Exploder. Cover 1, 2, no. She's a Chono to Moxley. Yeah, way too many cooks in the kitchen for the shooter. Revert DB. Nope, reversal. Uh-oh. Low blow. I was afraid of that. Uh-oh, not off the... No, not on the floor, not on the floor, not on the... Oh. Striker, do you think AEW has cooked their own goose with the footage they released on Wednesday?
Yeah, why do that now when CM Punk is not there anymore?
Beats me. Tiger Driver by Perry. 1, 2. Even I know that was a stupid move. About as stupid as what happened with WCW in 1999.
The thing about this, now that CM Punk is back in WWE, he's being protected over there now. So,
which makes the move even worse than what happened in 99 for WCW, right?
Right.
Tony Khan, you're a fucking idiot. You know that?
I think Tony Khan's my age, but yeah. Sometimes he acts like he's a spoiled rich kid, you know?
Isn't he a spoiled rich kid? I mean, his dad owns
Yeah, he is.
Jaguars.
Yeah, he is. I think he's my age or younger.
In the meantime, Shooter crawling back to his feet and Jack just mock kicking him. Shooter's starting to fight. Umino's starting to fire up. Let me just see how old the little bastard is. Tony Khan. How old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay, so you're my age. He's 41.
Wow, he doesn't look it. He looks like he's in his 20s.
Some people say the same about me, but I've got quite a few gray hairs. Forearm shots by Perry.
He has more experience with the Jaguars than he does with wrestling.
Umino forearm again. Umino staggers. Right hand by Shota. Perry doesn't even feel it. Oh man, he just spat in the face of the Roughneck.
I think Tiffany Stratton's going to pull a Charlotte Flair.
You do realize I'm doing New Japan reactions, not WWE.
I know. I'm watching SmackDown. You're watching that.
And now it's a trade of forearms from both men. Yays for Umino, boost for Perry. They're trading right forearm shots. And now Umino getting the advantage. Uppercut. And a slap by Perry. Drop kick. Holy shit, Naomi won?
Yep. There was a time when I watched TNA and WWE at the same time. Neck and neck.
I just find it stupid that TNA fired D'Amore. Anyway. Trying 1, 2, no.
Here comes the gloating of Austin Theory.
Well, they only got one half of the job done at WrestleMania anyway.
That at least the titles are split again, you know.
True. Ignition key. 1, 2, no.
I'm more happy for Awesome Truth than I am for Austin Theory.
True. On the ref, I get out of the way of that. Get out of the way, because based on the angle. Death Rider, no! Catches the super kick. Forearm shot. But gets nailed with one. Gets with a super kick. Reverse run. Oh, God. Umino misses the Blaze Blade. Kill switch. 1, 2. No. Glass jaw shot. 1, 2. No.
I'm still wondering what kind of AJ Styles this is.
I think it's a resentful and jealous AJ after what happened in October.
It reminds me of the time when he was with the Bullet Club. He was
True.
that way when he was there.
And Perry letting the locks flow. Oh, he's pulling the Punk shit. Knee in the corner, and that will lead to the Bulldog. He is mocking the Windy City. Now what? Oh, no, he's not going to do go to sleep. You little bastard. Not you, Striker. I mean Perry. Which is ironic when you consider that the Cubs switched to Coca-Cola last season. Know what I mean, Striker?
Yeah. Where do I watch New Japan anyways?
Watch NewJapanWorld.com. Watch.NewJapanWorld.com.
Oh, okay.
You would need to pay about $20 for this show, though. GTS, what? DT!
They don't have it on broadcast TV?
Unless you want to watch reruns on Access TV on Thursday nights after Impact.
TNA's actually on broadcast TV for real.
Death Rider! Pin him, kid! Pin him! 1, 2, done!
I'm able to watch AAA here where I'm at too, by the way, because I'm close to Mexico.
California or Texas?
Texas.
Not so.
AAA shows up on one of the Mexicans' channels.
I see. What part of Texas? Laredo, El Paso?
Dallas area.
So where Shelby's at? Or
Yep.
thereabouts.
Yeah.
Well, the Roughneck pulls that one out of his hat.
I was hoping Zilla Fatu would come to WWE one day because he could be part of the bloodline or ally with Cody.
He'd probably do the former over the latter, and you know it.
Zilla Fatu lives in Dallas, by the way.
I thought he was working Reality of Wrestling in Houston for Booker.
He does. But his house is in Dallas. Did you notice the truck that The Rock pulled in that one night? That was Zilla Fatu's truck.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
And now, what the hell is Umino doing? This is a trap. Perry's extending his hand. We know this is a trap. Don't buy into it, kid. Three, 2, or not. Now the question is, has Perry turned a new leaf? I thought for certain at least a few of those goons would have been the House of Torture.
Jeez, wow. Imagine having a show 4 nights in the same place. WrestleMania 40 was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
True.
You also had Stand and Deliver.
True. But 18 straight sellouts between the TV shows and PLEs? Damn. But up next, it's an 8-man Riot Rules Texas Tornado tag match. And a preview for what will go down on May 11th for New Japan Strong. From the Toyota Arena in Ontario, California, Resurgence.
Thoughts on Damian Priest having the world title?
I don't mind it. It's going to happen sooner or later, and him going after a world title re-legitimizes the briefcase. Next up, X Division champion Mustafa Ali against former 5-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight champion Hiromu Takahashi. For Hiromu, this is a legit road game since he's in Ali's house in Chi-Town. Granted, I'm not a fan of Ali's new character in TNA, where he's basically an overkill politician. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, here's Logan Paul.
I mean, during the pandemic, what was Ali's character? A vigilante hacker or something? What was it, Striker?
He's the one that led the that group.
Yeah, but wasn't it originally some sort of vigilante hacker character?
Yeah, it was. He was bringing up the story how he used to be a detective in the police, you know?
Here he comes, the X Division champion, who next Saturday at Rebellion is going to have his hands full when he defends the X Division championship against Jake something.
Retribution, that's the group's name.
Oh.
It had him, Mace, T-Bar, Mia Yim.
I got it.
The only one still in WWE in that group is T-Bar.
As much as I don't like Ali's character, I wouldn't mind him replacing Yo in this year's Best of the Super Juniors.
Yeah, speaking of CEO, a certain Sasha Banks is now over there. She goes from being the boss to being the CEO. It's still the same thing.
There. What's the other belt he's got in his hand?
And what Ali's doing, making it look like he's doing a campaign to be a president.
But now he'll be facing a guy who's basically carried the load for the junior division for the better part of the last 6 or 7 years. 4-time winner of the Best of Super Juniors. 5-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. The singles junior ace of Los Ingobernables de Japón. The ticking time bomb, Hiromu Takahashi. He better have Daryl with him.
Is this going to be a squash match with Chelsea Green?
Whoa, Daryl's puffed up. Oh, it's Daryl Jr.
Oh, here comes Jade.
Yeah, this is going to be a stomp. Is she teaming with Bianca?
Speaking of that, at WrestleMania 40, what did you think about all three of them coming out looking like cowgirls?
Meh. But damn, Daryl Jr. is buffed. If you're wondering who or what Daryl Jr. is, it's a stuffed rice cat that Hiromu usually brings to the ring. It's a stuffed animal, essentially.
If they wanted to, they could put Jade in the Axeman and call her Storm.
Eh.
I mean, she has the white hair and the look.
And why is Ali so pissed about that he's got to face Jake something next Saturday night? Simple. Because he forgot the Cardinal slogan of the X Division. And we know what that is, right, Storm?
Right.
That's not about weight limits. It's about what?
It's about how you fight.
I meant the X Division slogan. It's not about weight limits. It's about what?
It's about how you fight.
No, it's about no limits.
No limit. It's been a while since I saw TNA, but yeah. The X Division is TNA's version of WWE's cruiserweight program.
Actually, that was its initial purpose, but with the slogan, it's not about weight limits, about no limits. It's more like an open weight division.
Yeah, anybody could do the X Division thing. But if you're too heavy to hold onto the ropes, it's going to fall under you.
Well, I'm just saying Hogan was stupid to try to enforce a weight limit on a division that's not about weight limits. It's about no limits.
Right. Speaking of, I wonder what happened to the Cruiserweight title, though, with WWE.
Maybe they killed it off again.
Yeah, they killed it off again. There was the 205 championship.
But then COVID hit and 205 had to die. This match is not for the X Division title.
P wants Jade.
Collar and elbow. Collar and elbow lockup. Ali breaks it off. Kind of a split crowd tonight between these two men. Again, I am not a fan of the politician gimmicks. Whether it was Bob Backlund, Caprice Coleman, and Red Type, and the All Night Express, or even Mustafa Ali. It was a squash. Jade and Bianca on pace to go after those tag titles. In the meantime, top wrist lock by Ali. Reversal by Hiromu. Hiromu in a wrist clutch. Roll through by Ali. Kip up. Reversal. And a reversal. Another reversal. Another reversal. Another reversal. And Hiromu spins Ali down to the canvas. Of course, Hiromu, no stranger to the high flyer style, but of course, as we all know, in 2018, he had to limit how often he'd go to the air because of a neck injury he suffered in a match against Dragon Lee in the Cow Palace. Side headlock. Down goes Hiromu. Off the ropes comes Ali. Monkey flip block into a stack pin. No. We've already seen Stephanie Vaquer retain the strong women's title. Matrix pin out the pin. Roll up, no. And we've seen the Mighty O'Neil, Haston Nichols, walk away with the strong openweight tag titles as the 7th strong openweight tag champs. Still to come later on tonight, Nick Nemeth faces Tomohiro Ishii, and the IWGP World Heavyweight title will be at stake when Tetsuya Naito defends against Jon Moxley. Hiromu playing goof up, or trying to fake a stomach injury, I don't know. I guess Ali's not a fan of Daryl Jr. But then again, I've seen Daryl's father get ripped to shreds. You know what I mean, Storm?
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen that video of Fale grabbing Daryl and ripping him to pieces, right?
Yeah. Let's just say I know how Ali is.
Seriously? Hiromu wants Ali to fight Daryl Jr.? It's a damn stuffed animal. I mean, I know Hiromu's a fucking nut, but this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Again, I've seen Daryl get super kicked, ripped to shreds. Oh, the mask is off. That's not good.
Ali went from babyface to dirty heel.
Well, hasn't he always had that heelish character to him? Drop kick and down goes Ali. Drop kick to the head. Daryl Jr., no mask. He needs to chip off the old block like his old man. Swing and miss of the knife hit. Shot miss. Shot by Hiromu.
Do you think there will be a final boss DLC for 2K24?
Probably not. Maybe save it for 2K25. Irish whip by Hiromu. But for the chop, Ali gets out. Ooh! Block of the right. Right hand by Hiromu. And now Hiromu in hot pursuit. Oh! DDT onto the mat. And like I said, we know Hiromu's neck. We all know about Hiromu's neck issues in the past, including one that put him on the shelf for about 15 months, almost a year and a half back in 2018. Right?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it was Retribution that kicked off the Thunderdome era.
Down up to 12, and Hiromu was rolled back in by Ali, and Ali falls in after. And now there's a bullseye on that back and neck area of the former junior champion.
The thing about this is Retribution attacked NXT before it went to the main roster.
Hiromu gets his foot on the rope. Irish whip into the corner, reverse. Hiromu hits the brakes, but eats a boot to the face. Roll through into a neck breaker by the X Division champ. 2 and no. Thank you, Capitan. Irish whip. Into the corner goes Hiromu Stern first. Neckbreaker bite. By Ali. Hooks the leg. No. We know coming up on Sunday, Doki and Kosei Fuja will battle it out to see who gets show at the top. Oh no. Ali's got Daryl Jr. And now Ali's playing into the gimmick of talking to a stuffed animal.
Oh, that's huge. Add some ladders and it'll be a repeat of WrestleMania.
With what, a contract for the tag title shot?
There's a huge tag match coming for next Friday.
I know. Hurricanrana by Romu on the reversal of the whip. But you gotta wonder how much damage Romu was taking after suffering a DDT on the floor. Again, keep in mind, 2018, the neck issues suffered by Takahashi. In the neck injury suffered by Takahashi, that basically cut his second run as IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion short. Misses a splash in the corner by Ali. Clothesline by Takahashi. Drop kick out. Running drop kick. Shotgun drop kick. And into the barricade goes Ali. Three, 4, 5.
Now I'm looking around this Wintrust arena. There are cousins of Daryl of all sizes.
Do not go there, Charlton. 2, no. We're just going to keep in Mitch. 10 minutes gone. 20 to go.
Who do you think attacked Dragon Lee?
Probably would have been Carlito. Boot to the face. Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, no. It makes sense if it was Carlito, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, Striker? Give me that Death Valley driver in the corner. No. Running dropkick into the corner by Ali. And again. Romu-chan bomber. Looking for the time bomb, got caught with a DDT. 2, no. Almost 7 when you think about it.
It is a different AJ Styles. The last time I saw that version was when he was going up against Undertaker.
In any case, Ali trying to go up top. Hiromu cuts him off. Blow to the back of the head by the former 5-time champion. Oh no. Romu, don't do it. Look out! Ali lands on his feet. Tope Suicida into the barricade, knocking the English commentary team of Chris Charlton, Walker Stewart, and Veda Scott off their seats. Oh,
Have you ever seen a wrestler dive into front row?
I almost forgot. We also have a TV title match coming up later between Matt Riddle and Zack Sabre Jr. 450, no. Romo gets out of the way, and I think Ali's been split open. And he has been split open. However it happened, Ali's face is now becoming a proverbial crimson mask.
I haven't heard that word in a long time. Thank you, JR, for that one. Crimson mask.
Uh-oh. Superplex or a Super Falcon Arrow. I don't care which. This is dangerous. I don't like it one damn bit, folks. Headbutt with a bloody skull by Ali.
Oh, God, his face is a crimson mask.
Sunset bomb by Ali. He skins the cat. 450. Got it. 1, 2, 3. New Japan, do me a favor. You've got a vacancy with Yo out with a dislocated shoulder. It's going to keep him out for at least 6 months. Put Ali in his place in the best of the Super Juniors, all right? Scheduling conflicts may be a trade-off, but it would be a good fit for this year's best of the Super Juniors. Wouldn't you agree, Storm? Would you agree, Stryker?
Yeah.
One more time, Hiromu says. He wants another match with Ali down the line. Shake the damn hand and get it over with, buddy.
I thought that was a thing Ring of Honor did, where they shake hands before and after the match.
You mean the Code of Honor?
Yeah, the Code of Honor.
Yeah, some other promotions do it too. I know Tokyo Joshi does it. And in more ways than one, Mustafa Ali Hiromu leaves some scars on Mustafa, but Ali comes out victorious tonight in Chi-Town in front of his home crowd in Chicago. But again, as I mentioned, at Rebellion next Saturday in Vegas, Ali's going to have his work cut out for him against Jake something. And more importantly, in that matchup, the X Division title will be on the line. Okay, it's either Ishii versus Nemeth or Riddle against Sabre that's next. Or the Tornado Riot. I forgot about this one, too. Batten down the hatches, lock the doors, and hide the kids, because it's time to wage some war, Striker. Let's find
Yep,
out.
that's when the kids have to go to bed and the blood comes out.
Because here comes Gabe Kidd, who has been vicious, violent, and nasty since joining Bullet Club, or rather David Finley's version of Bullet Club, the War Dogs.
Wait, you said David Finley? Is that Fit Finley's son?
Yes. Let's see who his partners are. Clark Connors, one half of the IWGP Junior Tag Champs. I figured one of them would be in this. Kenta. Okay, so who's number 4? And it's David Finley. So it's an all Bullet Club team like I thought it would be. The inaugural and former IWGP Global Champion, one half of the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Champs, and one half of the current Junior Tag Champions are Gabe Kidd's partners tonight. You kind of figured it would be all Bullet Club for his squad. Yes or no? Yes or no, Strike?
David Finley? Yeah, I see
I
that.
meant for Gabe Kidd. Kidd's leading this team tonight.
Yeah. As for David Finley, I see a good future for him. David Finley's got a good future in wrestling if he doesn't get injured
And we're
too
getting
much.
Styles versus Knight next week for number 1 contendership at Backlash.
I could see him in WWE in the future if his father allows it.
Yeah, but the odds are they probably stick him as a mid-carder at best, like they did to his old man.
They did that with Ted DiBiase Jr. as well.
And now DiBiase's in the Slammer for being a fraud.
I don't think he's in there anymore. I hear he's on house arrest now.
Well, he's still basically doing time for the crime, is he not?
Yeah, he's got that probation thing and has to do community service kind of thing. Plus, his father happens to be a priest.
Yeah, I met Ted a couple of months ago.
What did you tell him about his son? Did he ever say anything?
I didn't bring it up. And besides, I met him at a horror convention.
Really? Ted DiBiase at a horror convention.
Well, it's a horror and pop culture convention. Some wrestlers will pop up. I was a little puzzled why he would show up at a horror convention, though.
A place like that, you probably see Kane and Undertaker there.
I saw Kane, but the Undertaker is very private. And here comes the Mad King, fresh off losing the Ring of Honor World title last Friday night to Mark Briscoe. Let's see who his partners are.
If I ever met Kane, even if he is mayor one day, and I meet him, I go, I remember that movie you did, See No Evil. Don't mention May 19th.
What the? He's allied with the United Empire tonight? Jeff Cobb, TJP.
Well, there you have it. It's going to be AJ and
Who's the
LA
fourth
Knight.
member? That's only
Again.
2. I only see 3. Where's number 4?
I can't wait to see Backlash
Yes.
now.
Homicide! The notorious 187!
Homicide. One half of what used to be AK-47?
LAX.
LAX. He's also known as the Mexican Superman.
That was Hernandez.
Hernandez, yes.
That was Supermax. Homicide's just known as Notorious 187.
LAX should come back. You know what I mean?
And here we go! For the United Empire, this is about payback in February with that dog pound cage match that ultimately led to the banishment of Will Ospreay from New Japan.
Will Ospreay. Uh-huh. Everybody was hoping he would go to WWE, but he chose AEW instead. Because WWE even gave him an offer.
There is
WWE
no
gave
time
Will
limit in this
Ospreay
one,
an offer
folks.
as well.
This could go all damn night. Cobb with a right hand to Kenta. TJP, half face Public Enemy, other half Oswald, and he's got a barbed wire wrapped chair.
I saw
Oh, God,
Christian
he
try to
whacked
bring
it
that
across
out
the back.
before.
Across the head of Clark Connors. Oh, and he with the just rang Clark Connors' bell with the ring bell. You know what they say? What the hell? Use the bell. What the hell? Use the bell. I forgot there was a twister that hit my area there around last couple of days ago. Clothesline and gets pulled out. I can't tell if Connors has been busted open. Kendo stick. Chop to Connors by the strong openweight champ, fresh off losing the Continental Crown and ROH title. And now the Kibashi machine gun chops by the man who walks, lives, and breathes the King's Road. And the shillelagh. TJP misses the kick, swinging misses the shillelagh, misses the red miss of the Oswong miss. TJP with the baseball slide. Now a table coming into play. Talk about collateral damage. Powerbomb for the table. Cut off by the War Dogs. Homicide tosses Kid out of the ring. Now Finley's got the barbed wire chair. Homicide with a trash can lid off the head of Kid, and now they're in the crowd. And Finley taking the turnbuckle pads off. And for those wondering, in Japan, trash can shot off of Connor's head by Kingston, who's banging his own head against it. Uh-oh.
By the
think
way,
Connors hit Kingston in the leg.
Tamatonga's 41 years old.
I know. Kendo stick shot by TJ to Finley. For those wondering, a corner instead of just separate turnbuckles, it's one long corner pad in New Japan. Kendo stick shot by Kenta. So it was an F1 on Thursday night. Huh? Connors waffle with the trash can again. This is gonna hurt. Oh, right in the cojones. Now Kingston going into the outside. Is that a skateboard on Jeff Cobb, he said?
What did you think of Bully Ray being guest referee for the street fight?
Fan service.
What I was thinking is, if he was there, I had a thought, wait, is Devon going to be a part of it? Technically, he wasn't. But I had a thought he might have.
In the meantime, Connors and Kingston now in the crowd. Kingston's been gimping a bit. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't remember what it was Connors hit him with. And now Kingston getting crotched in the barricade, though not as effectively as Connors was. Homicide hammering away on Kid in the crowd. And now gnawing on the skull of Kid. Skateboard to the gut by TJP to Finley. Or skateboard deck, I should say. Kingston with a stop sign. Oh. TJ gonna skate on Finley. On Kenta. Drop toe hold. Uh-oh. Not good. Kid homicide near a rampway entrance. Irish curse to TJ. Yeah, where the hell are Gabe King homicide? And now Kingston choking Finley with the cable, with the camera cord. Someone get him a fork. Swing and a miss with the toss and a miss with the trash can by Cobb. He was looking to hit Kenta. Kenta drives him into the barricade. Kingston's just pummeling Connors. Double underhook. Here they come. Both men. And now we got all the men back at ringside. Finley raking at the face of Kingston. Kip throws TJ into the barricade. And now Homicide bringing out a ladder. How much does one want to bet that Homicide's got that fork hidden somewhere in his boot? How much you want to bet, Striker?
Who doesn't keep a fork hidden in their boot for that kind of match? Perfect for the always perfect for the forehead. They never go for the eye. They always go for the forehead.
Uh-oh. Kid going to do the... No, he's not. I thought he was going to put that thing around his head. Yes, he is going to do the Terry Funk airplane spin with the ladder.
Remember the time when Tommy Dreamer got the cheese grater on the forehead?
Yeah, I remember. Of course, rest in peace to the late Terry Funk, German suplex.
I could see Tama Tonga and Cody having a match one-on-one, I hope.
The spear, not going to get against a big boy like Kami. Connor gets free. Misses a clothesline. Misses again. Spear! And now he's got the barbed wire. That's not good. Oh, and now he's going to crucify himself with a crown of barbed wire. No, I'm not kidding, folks.
Crown of barbed wire. Haven't seen that since Mick Foley.
And he's headbutting TJ, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're both getting split open by this. Would you?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
And he's calling for his finisher. No, the mist! The mist! Oh, God, not in the teeth.
Hardly clean. Remove the bone. Remove the skin of the flesh.
Here we go. TJ
face wash.
Best wishes to Shinjiro Otani, who never had to experience that.
Back elbow by Homicide. He's going. Yep, there's the fork. Bon appetit, Connors. It's even worse with the barb. It's wedged in the barbed wire. Kenta now trying to block the fork. Back fist. Irish whip boot to the face. Now that mocking Shibata drop kick. And again. Here comes Cobb. German. Oh, no, he's not going for go to sleep. Lariat. TJ setting up for the Mamba Splash. Missed it. But he rolls through. Kenta looking for GTS. Got it. But he gets splashed by Cobb. Finley with the kendo stick. Oh, Cobb face first into the barbed wire chair. Low pull by Kingston. And now he's going to give Finley a caning. And now their trained shots are killing Kingston. And now Kingston getting bit. Yeah, fuck you too, kid. Fuck you. Oh no, not the table, not the table. Exploder through the table on Kid. And now Kingston's got the barbed wire. He's wrapping it around his arm.
That's classic McFoley right there.
Yeah, except he's going to use it for a clothesline, not a sock pup. Uh-oh, here goes a Bullet Club clip of the knee, and now they dogpile him.
Actually, there was a point where Mick Foley had it wrapped around him. When Edge went for the spear, he got the barbed wire instead.
Yeah, I remember I own a copy of WrestleMania 22. Oh, now they got a chain, and now they're going to hog Ike Kingston's legs.
I think McFoley has that barbed wire wrapped vinyl shirt on display somewhere.
Homicide coming in. Back of the clothesline. Ace Crusher.
But still, Eddie Kingston trapped in the corner with that chain.
Cop Killer. Cop Killer. No, Shillelagh.
Classic Fit Finley.
They're holding Eddie down to witness this hijack pile driver. That's it. 1, 2, done. Team Kid wins. If this doesn't solidify Gabe Kidd is next in line for the strong openweight title, I don't know what does. And now it's turning into a dogfight between both sides.
Who do you think's the king of deathmatch now?
I don't know. But at this point, I don't know if anyone's going to be able to separate these. Separate Kid from Kingston.
What is that, Kid Cash?
No, Gabe Kid.
Oh.
All we can do is beg and plead that these two men come to their senses. But what's left of any sense in Gabe Kidd or Eddie Kingston?
There has to be some way, there has to be something. It's Rocky, whether it's Tanahashi, like whoever is involved in making the decisions here. There's been some crazy ones tonight.
I mean, we thought that by instituting this riot rules, essentially no rules matchup, that whoa.
Whoa! Damn,
That sounds like Eddie Kingston.
it is. Oh, I'm gonna love this. No rope, last man standing.
We might need this challenge.
How much closer to Wrestle Kingdom?
Wrestle Kingdom's not until January 4th. This is on
That already happened then.
Yeah, this is gonna happen at Resurgence on May 11th.
Listen, we're going to take the rope snap. It's going to be last man standing. I wouldn't even call it a match at that point. It's just a fight.
It's always been a fight, baby. It was a fight from day one. It was a fight in San Jose. It was a fight tonight. But it's going to be the final fight in Ontario, California. The Toyota Arena is going to be torn apart by Eddie Kingston and Gabe Kidd.
And there will be plenty of collateral damage on May 11th.
Collateral damage. They should make that into a PLE.
Well, they're unfortunately going to force me to pay for it most likely. Or if I don't, it's going to be predominantly Japanese commentary with the English commentary coming at a later date.
Yes, if you notice, they're calling it PLEs instead of pay-per-views now.
Oh, actually, the Japanese still do occasional pay-per-view events.
I will be seeing Clash of the Castle, by the way. That's going to be in Scotland this year.
On June 15th,
Yeah.
you're going to Glasgow.
No, I'm watching it on. I wish I could go to Scotland because that's a place my mom wants to go to visit her heritage. But
If
we
she
see it on
does,
TV.
If you're able to do it, go to Edinburgh and get a shot of the Great Friars Bobby for me, would you?
I wish. That's a bit of a cash grab there.
Well, you know what I'm talking about when I mentioned that thing. Do you?
If I go there, I would definitely take photos of my moments.
Sounds like next up, it's the New Japan World Television title match. Zack Sabre Jr. hoping to regain the title that he lost to Tanahashi, who then dropped it to the current New Japan World Television champion, Matt Riddle. Unlike most title matches in New Japan, this is wrestled with a strict time limit of 15 minutes.
Thing about Glasgow, Scotland, that is Drew McIntyre's hometown.
Granted, the Great Friars Bobby is in Edinburgh.
So if anything's going to happen at Clash at the Castle, it's probably where Drew's going to get his world title back.
Or Judgment Day could screw him again. Or Punk could fuck him over again.
Yeah, he got into Punk's business. He wants the world title. Make up your mind, Drew. What do you want, Punk or the title? You can't have both.
And
You
besides, he
saw what
brought on
happened to
himself.
Cody. You saw what happened to
Brought on
Cody. People
himself.
kept getting in Cody's way before he got the title.
And besides, Drew brought what happened to him at Mania on himself.
Now that Jimmy is no longer with the Bloodline, maybe Jimmy and Jay will get back together and be a tag team again.
It depends on how much Jay is willing to forgive his older brother and how repentant Jimmy will be about it.
Yeah, I got a feeling that rivalry is not over. And Jay's going to be like, I told you so.
But next up, Riddle against Junior. To be honest, I'm not a fan of Riddle being the TV champ for one reason.
He's more of a intercontinental U.S. champion type. You know.
No, I'm saying for Riddle, it's more of his drug pass, and we know how much of a crackdown Japanese wrestlers have to deal with when it comes to that sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You remember watching Maya and Jose's collaborative predictions for New Beginning, I believe, in Sapporo Nights 1 and 2, where we mentioned the TV title match. I was like, what's it going to take to keep Riddle clean in New Japan? Basically, have him meet a Japanese version of Mr. Mackey and have here with the drones of Riddle-san, you should know Doug's smoking hot marijuana. All bad, okay?
I'm just going to say this. He probably smokes marijuana. We all know RVD does it. He says it out in public. Everybody can know about it, you know.
And now he runs his own cannabis company.
Yeah, RVD does. But Teddy Long runs one as well, and so does Ric Flair.
I never really thought of Teddy as a smoker.
We don't know their private life, so. But yes, Ric Flair runs a cannabis thing. He said he has his own. Something's got to keep that man sane.
True.
Every time we see Ric Flair, he's always emotional, crying, you know.
But here comes the front man of TMDK, who held that title for all of 2023. Listen to the names he took down while he was New Japan World TV Champion. I mean, listen to the list of people Zack took out when he was champion. Tomohiro Ishii, Clark Connors, Blake Christian, Shota Umino, Tom Lawler, Jeff Cobb to a draw, AR Fox, Rocky Romero, Action Andretti, Jeff Cobb, Christopher Daniels, Metalik, Ryohei Oiwa, Satoshi Kojima, Bolton Oleg, and Speedball Mike Bailey before dropping it at Wrestle Kingdom to Tanahashi. So yeah, 16 defenses over the stretch of a full calendar year. And here he goes against the Super King of the Bros, Matt Riddle. And he is not going in with a standing ovation. is the king of the bros. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when you consider that the fans in Chicago are much more passionate about wrestling than they are about characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
15 minutes on the clock in this one. You're going to ask me, why a 15-minute time limit? Go ahead and ask me, Striker, why is it that this title only has 15 minutes on the clock with it?
Why does that title have 15 minutes on the clock?
Because they wanted to make it feel like every match would have the feel of a title match you could watch for free on television. Hence, every time this title is on the line, it's under a strict time limit of 15 minutes.
Usually a title that big could be like 30 minutes.
Well, New Japan opted for 15 to give each wrestler a sense of urgency. And again, it's to give the feel of a big fight that you could watch on television and it doesn't cost you a cent. That's the reason for the 15-minute time limit. Sabre no stranger to this style. He held the belt for a year and defended it with grace, honor, and dignity. Single leg takedown by Riddle, not letting go. Zack swarms out. Believe me when I say this. This striker, Zack, one of the best, if not the absolute best technical wrestler walking the planet today.
Zack Sabre Jr.?
Yes.
Yes, he has a good future as well. I see him in WWE in the future.
He was in there briefly, you remember?
Yeah, NXT.
No, this Cruiserweight Classic.
205?
No, the Cruiserweight Classic tournament, remember?
Yeah. Tajiri was part of that. You remember Tajiri came back for that?
Yeah. I mean, both men trying for a cross arm breaker and break free. Both in the ropes.
That was back
Riddle
in
with
the
a heel
early
hook.
days when 205 first started.
Riddle gets out with a power through, but Zack grapevines, but Riddle gets loose.
Zack Sabre Jr. is another one that's part of Bullet Club, isn't he?
No, he was part of Suzuki-gun, then they disbanded, and he's now part and leading TMDK, the Mighty Don't Kneel. Mostly due to the friendship he has with Shane Haste and Mikey Nichols from their time together in Pro Wrestling Noah. Zack with trying to hyperextend that arm. Switches to the leg. You can't tap someone out in 6 seconds, you switch it up. The Billy Robinson tactic. Riddle rolls through and reverses. Now both men with a single leg lock. Riddle, of course, no stranger to the catch style. It's just his more party-hardy lifestyle. Rubs Zack the wrong way. Now in a cravat. Snap mare. Swing and misses the penalty kick. Riddle with a takedown. Zack pushes off. Misses the penalty kick again by Riddle.
I think Riddle smokes the cannabis.
And look at what it did to his personal life. Cost him his marriage and his 3 kids.
Yeah, but with RVD or Ric Flair, it doesn't affect them.
Double wrist lock. Going for a gut wrench, and Riddle nails it. Float over. And again. Of course, Zack being a vegan and single, He lives a much cleaner lifestyle. And you know why he chose the vegan lifestyle? It keeps it smaller muscle mass, keeping his flexibility. And there's a cross arm breaker by Zach.
He's basically pulling a Brian Danielson. Brian Danielson's a vegan.
I know. I think Zach's around our age, if not just a little older than both of us at 36. Riddle catches the leg.
He's
Slap.
my age? Wow.
Except he was born July. When were you born, Storm?
December. He's 6 months older than me.
5 months.
5 months older than me.
Well, he's older than me by 2 months. Kicks to the chest by Riddle. And again.
So he probably started wrestling in the early 2000s.
2004 to be exact. Breaks the toes.
Did he first start in New Japan?
No, he actually started on the British Indies. And Zach now breaking the toes. This is so disgusting.
British Indies. That's where what's her name? Soraya's family was at.
And Riddle getting his ankle basically tortured. But Zach
Saraya, aka,
Paige.
Yeah, Paige. Her family was in the British. Her entire family wrestled. That's another wrestling dynasty right there.
Snap suplex by Saber. Off by ankle. Oh, that's got. And look at the. Just think of all the torque that's going into those ankles. Bow and arrow. Oh, and we got a full moon. Riddle with a version of Suzuki's usual maneuver for that cross arm breaker in the rope. Bill goes up for the bro. Got caught. It was single leg crab.
I'm going to say this. I saw RBD smoking one in the middle of one of his podcasts. He's got it out in the public.
And Riddle's drug issues are well known. German suplex by Riddle. Oh, bridge. And no. Gotta be about 6 or 7 minutes into this one.
And since we're on that topic, Jeff Hardy had a drinking problem, and I hope he got that one sorted out by now. Jeff Hardy's problem was drinking.
No.
And he got his car license taken away.
Problem or thereabouts.
Jeff Hardy got his car license taken away.
Rose Salt gave up the ankle. And now we have a triangle by Zach, who's now just pummeling his elbow into the head of Riddle.
So if Jeff Hardy ever needs to go anywhere, Matt Hardy has to drive.
Power bomb by Riddle. Knee to the face. 1, 2, no.
I'm guessing Matt Riddle at the time was probably going through a dark time. It usually happens. They may end up in the what WWE does, telling dark stories.
Kicks to the chest. That's by Saber, but you gotta wonder how much damage his ankle is taking. Just for the record, the TV title, it's an open weight championship. Anyone can challenge for it, but most of the time it's been heavyweights.
So it's basically like the 24/7 title.
And now the body scissor choke, guillotine by Zach.
The 24/7 title was a TV title, and basically can get it anywhere.
Well, it's not like that. In this case, you want something like that, go to DET and try their Iron Man Heavy Metal Openweight title. And now Sabre gets away from the Bro Stone into a choke. Riddle pulls him over, cross arm breaker attempt.
What about Matt Cardona's internet title?
Doesn't count. It was never officially recognized.
He tried to make it relevant when he was in WWE.
Again,
trying to put it on there for up, down, down.
Zach breaking the grip. Succeeds. Riddle gets out, but it turns into a mount, now pummeling away. Back to the triangle. And now the powerbomb attempt. No, Zach gets free. Zach driver got it. 1, 2. Riddle kicks out. We're down to 5 minutes. Zach's got to hurry. Got caught with the kick. Riddle with a single leg crab of his own. Wrenching back. He's got in deep, but Zach is too close to those ropes. Zach doesn't want to go for the rope. But he may have no choice the further Riddle wrenches on that back. He gets free. Kicks the arm. You gotta be getting in under 4. Riddle with the German. Then deadlift. Rolling blow. Floating bro. 1, 2. No.
What's your thoughts on something going to France finally for WWE?
Yeah. Bro, Riddle trying to get a bro chant going.
I'm waiting for WWE to finally put something in Tokyo Dome, you know, Japan.
Chop. Kick to the chest.
WWE's done something in the Tokyo Dome before, but last time they did that was in the 80s.
90s.
80s and 90s.
Riddle kick to the knee. Slapped by Sabre. Sabre knows he's got to hurry. He's got about 3 minutes or so left on the clock. Knee to the face by Riddle.
But yeah, it would be cool if they came up with a PLE for the Tokyo Dome.
Again, can we focus on this match? Please. Going for the Bro Stone. No, Zach rolls it out. Euro clutch. 1, 2. No. Penalty kick. 2 minutes to go. Knee shot. Riddle misses the knee. Crucifix by Sabre. He got him! And for the second time, Zack Sabre Jr. is the New Japan World Television Champion.
What does this mean for Riddle?
Don't know. But it does prove one thing with Sabre. Never count out the mental techers. The technical wisdom that kid's got. And that man's got. And like it or not, for the second time, he is the New Japan World Television Champion. It's been a good night for the mighty Don't Kneel. And for TMDK.
Chicago, what's up, mates? Are we having a lovely time or what? Are you having a lovely time?
Damn right we are, Zach.
My years not long ago, particularly well, I had my sights on the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. But first things first, I had to get my baby back, didn't I, darling? Did you miss me? Miss me? Also, I need some industrial cleaners. Don't trust the large chap. Championship in the United States of America very soon. Cheerio, everyone. Bye.
So he says he'll be defending the belt in the U.S. soon. That means AEW or Ring of Honor, in my view. Or he could be defending it at Resurgence. Wait a minute. Jeff Cobb? Well, they do have a score to settle, and Jeff did get a win over Zach in the G1 last year. So technically, Zach does owe Cobb a TV title rematch. They're 1-1-1 against one another. They went the 15-minute time limit in Taku last year. Zach beat Jeff at Dominion, and then Jeff got his win back at the G1. So this is a matchup I actually wouldn't mind seeing for a fourth time around. Would you, Stryker?
Yeah. Sounds good.
You're saying you wouldn't mind it?
I wouldn't mind it.
I'm calling it. May 11th, Resurgence, Ontario.
Who are you going for?
It's 50-50 right down the line. I don't know who to go for. On the one hand, my head says Zach. My heart says, oh, wait a minute. He's going for the Zach driver. Jordan.
Yeah, when you have someone, when you got two sides with good wrestlers, you don't know who to pick.
I mean, it's basically the classic Brain versus Braun matchup.
Or babyface versus babyface, heel versus heel.
Well, I'm just saying that when you look at the setup between Cobb and Zach, it's Zach's technical knowledge against Jeff Cobb's brute force, hence Brain against Braun. They went to a draw at Dentaku last year. Zach used his brains to beat Jeff at Dominion in Osaka a month later, and then in the G1, Jeff basically overpowered Zach.
My guess, it'll probably be AEW. That's where Zack Sabre Jr. shows up a lot there.
True. But predominantly in their Ring of Honor branch. Upcoming New Japan event. Strong events. The aforementioned Resurgence on May 11th. Washington, D.C. on, this will probably be in June or July. Capital Collision. August 30th. for Capital Collision.
Visit NJPW1972.com.
Nice. Granted, I'm more worried about what the Who will do in June. But next up, our semi-main event, Tomohiro Ishii against IWGP Global Champion and #1 contender to the TNA World Title next Saturday, the most wanted man, Nick Nemeth.
Nick Nemeth was on Busted Open earlier today.
What do you have to say about his title match coming up against Moose?
He was talking about the stuff with the video with CM Punk and Jack Perry.
What did he say about it?
He didn't like it. He's like, what are they thinking, you know?
Yeah, what the fuck was Tony Khan thinking? Other than that he's showing he's a desperate man-child at this point. Let me just put it like this about Ishii. Even at 48 going on 49, this is one of the toughest sons of bitches you'll ever come across. He's only 5'7", but he is vicious. Pound for pound, he is relentless.
I've been watching Nick Nemeth since he was with the Spirit Squad. That goes all the way back to 2006.
Now, let's keep in mind, folks, this match will not be for the global title.
And by the way, when he was in the Spirit Squad, he was going by Nick, not
Nicky.
Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, he was going by Nicky.
And I think at the time he was engaged to Mickie James.
Yeah.
Of course, then that all fell apart because of how he got jobbed. And of course, Mickie found a better man in Nick Aldis.
Yeah, I did see an episode of Busted Open that had both Dolph Ziggler and Mickie James on there at the same time.
Here he comes.
They were both talking friendly to each other.
The global champion, Nick Nemeth.
You say Nick Nemeth is 48 now?
No, Ishii is 48.
Ah.
Nick Nemeth is like 42 at the most.
Gosh, the ones we
43.
watched back then are now getting old.
He's 43. First, Ishii, trained by two of the toughest bastards in Japanese history, Genichiro Tenryu and Riki Choshu. Collar and elbow tie-up. Going for the Cobra Twist or the Octopus Stress, also called an abdominal stretch. Ishii is 6-time Never Openweight champion, 3-time Never Openweight 6-man tag champion, former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Champion as well, along with 2-time British Rev Pro British Champion. Roll up 2, no.
Nick Nemeth, since heading back onto the scene, he's really been determined to, show the world that he's more than just the sports entertainer that we've known. He has a deep amateur
Crown it.
He's really been leaning heavy into
Amateur
that.
wrestler,
In his recent
gradually
matches.
top of the
And
class
that
at
looks
Kent
big in
State
the
Kent
but
State
I don't
University.
think you're going to out-grapple the Stone.
Did Nemeth. Chops.
Have you seen any of Nick Nemeth's stand-up stuff?
Didn't know he does stand-up comedy.
Yeah, he got into that during his off times when he left WB the first time. Before he came
Where's
back.
my Nemeth? Forearms.
Yeah.
So that would have been like 2007 to 2008.
Right. Before he returned and came back as Dolph Ziggler.
Oh.
He did the thing where he was introducing himself and saying, "I'm Dolph Ziggler."
Yeah, I remember that. One of the dumbest gimmicks I've ever come across.
That's until Vicky Guerrero stepped in and was like, "Want to be my manager?"
Ooh, chop in the corner by Ishii. Arm shots.
Nemeth was trying to fight back, but it was one shot by Ishii. To send him back down to the canvas.
Ishii with the suplex.
Nemeth able to kick out, but you can see he's slow to get back up. Doesn't help that Ishii's toe in your face, I'm sure.
That's the difference. I mean, Ishii certainly an old soul.
Kicks to the knee. Drop kick by Nemeth. Sends Ishii up and over. Or onto his back. Didn't think that Nemeth actually did blood sport, did you?
He's done blood stuff before.
No, blood sport. You don't know what
Blood
that is.
sports? Yeah, it's where the kickboxing and stuff, but it's like Japanese style.
Not the movie. Bloodsport is basically like the WrestleMania event of Game Changer, where they basically set everything up like a shoot fight. They kick the ropes down, and everyone fights like a mixed martial artist or something like that.
Right.
Originally called Matt Riddle's Bloodsport, but then when Riddle got snatched by the WWE, they need someone to take the place, and who better than MMA icon Josh Barnett? Get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I didn't know Nick Nemeth was into that.
Well, he competed once against Speedball. Arm shots. Uh-oh, you do not want to do that to Ishii because he's getting pissed.
Did you know maybe one day he could get a golden glove? Or however that goes for that.
For boxing,
Yeah.
arm shot by Ishii.
Traveling with Senju and Ricky Choshu back in the day. Long 6-7 hour train ride from one end of Japan down to the other.
Now stationed on the turnbuckle is Nemeth. Ishii looking for the superplex.
And that stoicism, stubbornness, you saw it right there. And it's a lot of grit that's going to hoist Nemeth up in the air. It's going to be grit. It's going to be determination.
Oh! Superplex. You can keep tabs by putting the hashtag NJ Riot on social media, specifically on Twitter or X.
I just remembered Nick's brother Ryan. Wasn't he part of the Spirit Squad as well?
Nope. Just bites out of the pile driver, goes into the sleeper. Ishii gets free. Sleeper of his own. Olympic slam.
Knows how to get the hips underneath his opponent. Knows how to use that leverage and finally able to get Ishii off his feet. This is Nick Nemeth's moment to capitalize.
Sneaks out the satellite DDT. Ishii pushes up. There's Nemeth creates the separation and closes in as Ishii follows in. And satellite.
DDT satellite move by Nemeth. Ishii with a 1, 2.
A lot of deliberation put behind that pinfall too. You can see he was holding down the shoulders, trying to keep the entire torso down.
It was Nick Nemeth when he first debuted in New Japan Pro Wrestling, who said that he questioned himself as to whether or not he could make it in the ranks on the Cerulean Blue. Tonight, all those same questions flowing back to the man, even as he holds global heavyweight title.
Shot to the knee. Went for the famous sir, he got caught. Ishii's got him up for a power bomb.
Nemeth's so eager to get that strike off on Ishii, almost cleared over Ishii's head entirely. And Stone Pitbull saying thank you very much and drops him with a powerbomb. An unforced error from Nick Nemeth that's rare.
Ishii now pounding his own head in the corner pad. Mostly as a psych-up tactic. Swing and a miss. Headbutt by Nemeth, but you don't butt heads with Ishii. Famous sir. Throwing the Chaos Enforcer. Stack up and no.
Talked about it, and maybe Chicago doesn't know. But yes, Tomohiro Ishii does indeed have a neck. And he was just dropped right on top of it, compressed even further into the shoulders.
Not enough to get the win for Nick Nemeth, but it's enough to keep Ishii down long enough for Nemeth to pull himself up in the corner.
Nemeth in trouble. Ishii nail with the boot. Clothesline, no effect. Forearm shot. Both men showing that fighting spirit. Ishii with a lariat. 1, 2, no.
To Nick Nemeth, but it might not go on for much longer, guys.
Sliding lariat ducked. Super kick blocked. Gamagiri kick. Sliding lariat by Ishii. Into the hook puck. Cover in no.
And Ishii betraying a little bit of emotion there, a little bit of frustration. Tiny crack in the stone.
Going for that vertical drop brain buster. Blocked. Headbutt. Irish whip reverse. Into the corner stern first. Looking for the danger zone. Ishii fights it off. Super kick. 1, 2, no.
by any stretch of the imagination, just the shoulder barely coming on.
As the entire world has questioned whether Nick Nemeth had the heart, whether he had the fighting spirit to step.
A lot of people question Nemeth if he had the heart to step after he left the WWE. Forearm shot. German.
Yeah, Nick Nemeth leaving WWE. It wasn't Triple H that did it. I think it was a Vince thing.
True. Looking for the danger zone. Whoa! Ishii hit him with his own finisher, the danger zone.
By the way, both Vince and
Lariat.
what was the other one that's no longer there? Got in trouble.
No. Bobby Roode, but it's been neck issues with him. Super kick.
Bobby Roode is actually an excellent producer.
True. And both men are down like lights after a one.
John Laurinaitis, that's what I'm thinking of.
Mr. People Power, which was actually more.
He got in trouble as well. He's no longer in WWE.
They're damn right it's awesome. Chicago getting a "This is awesome" chant started.
Yesterday at the press conference, Nick Nemeth said he doesn't really watch wrestling, but he's watched Tomohiro Ishii. I think we have proof now that Ishii has had his eyes on Nemeth as well.
Both men collide with a pair of lariats. Headbutt by Ishii. Drives Nemeth back. Headbutt by Nemeth. Drives Ishii back. They headbutt each other. Headbutt rocket by Ishii. No! 2 count.
I mean, I was referencing the fact that Ishii, by using that danger zone, we know that he sees Nick Nemeth as a threat. Ishii slapping himself in the face.
See that so many times, baby. Again, that stoicism, that stubbornness, and this hard.
Burgle drop brainbuster blocked. Danger zone dodged. Miss. Forearm. Super kick. Block of the clothesline. Danger zone! 1, 2, done!
By the way, it was it was Robert Roode or Bobby Roode that produced the segment with The Rock and Cody outside in Chicago.
Nemeth gets the W. Now he waits for when and where Tanahashi will face him for that global title match.
You can have all the stubbornness.
But until then, he's got Moose waiting in the wings next week, Rebellion, Las Vegas, and more importantly, the TNA World title will be on the line.
Seconds, and it only takes an instant for that trip into a danger zone. That Nick Nemeth used to gain victory tonight. And that's a big boost on the way to Hiroshi Tanahashi. As the Chateau Ace returns on Sunday in Taiwan, the just question is where and when.
We do know that Hiroshi Tanahashi is scheduled to compete for the Worldwide Six-Man Tag Team Championships in a tournament, Wrestling World 2024 in Taiwan to take place. English coverage will be provided for that event at NJPWWorld.com. The could-be champion versus champion with only one on the line. Nemeth, Tanahashi, when will it take place? Where will it take place? Sure enough, Chris, we're going to find out sometime soon.
Time for our main event, IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. The challenger, John Moxley. The champion, El Ingobernable, Tetsuya Naito.
I'm going for John Moxley.
I've got Naito. These two have only faced each other once, and that was back at the G1 29 in 2019. Moxley came out on top, but ultimately neither man won the G1 climax. That was won that year by Kota Ibushi.
Almost 5 years ago, I walked down the steps right here at Goku. And into New Japan Pro Wrestling.
That's real Goku, John.
He arrived. The moment these feet touched that blue mat, a monster was created. Fans here in Tokyo, Ryogoku, all across Japan, awakened something in me. 5 years ago, I was pronounced DOA, dead. Before I even walked in the doors of New Japan Pro Wrestling, I just keep continuing to subvert expectations.
I see a man fall back in love with professional wrestling.
Of course, there's his wife, Renee Paquette Moxley.
New Japan in AEW, I mean, to literally be the backbone of that company, the guy that's just there week in, week out, putting his body through absolute hell. But this is the thing that he loves to do.
Finally, right now, it's time. No, to be honest, I had no idea that I was going to call that Tetsuya Naito that night in San Jose, but there was something in the air that meant something.
Speaking of John Moxley, when back at WrestleMania 40, when the Shield music hit, everybody thought, wait, is John Moxley there with him? You know.
But if you listen to the clues of Seth saying, I'll be your shield, it makes sense in hindsight.
And people are wondering why Stone Cold wasn't there.
Pay issue. It was a pay issue. Stone Cold wanted a certain amount of money. WWE wasn't willing to give him. And the board of directors wasn't willing to give it to him. So they went to plan B and went with The Undertaker.
And having Undertaker was actually perfect for 40 years of WrestleMania. But also, Hulk Hogan was supposed to be part of WrestleMania 40, and he no-showed.
Well, given the controversy and the fact that he can't really get around anymore, can you blame him for not showing up?
Yeah.
So do you
And
blame
he's
him for
another
not?
one that had a rivalry with The Rock. So, but yeah. I don't think Undertaker and The Rock ever had a rivalry at WrestleMania.
They didn't, but they did have a small rivalry in subsequent points. But right now, let's get to the main event. 6,000 plus in Chi-Town are searching the venue for the Death Rider. For the Wild Thing. Moxley debuted in New Japan in 2019. His first match in the company, he basically decimated Juice Robinson to become the IWGP US title holder.
Yeah, I remember the match John Moxley did. It was a death match or something where the ring would explode before it ends.
Revolution 21.
Uh-huh. And then there's that other one where it was a Kingston and Jericho. That was the other one. I remember when John Moxley first debuted, and the first one he got was Jericho, right on top of the chip. I still have my I still have a Dean Ambrose shirt that says, was it uncontrollable or something on it? It's back in his Asylum days when he was doing the Asylum thing.
Ah,
But, yeah.
fans in Chicago behind him. But here comes El Ingobernable. Tetsuya Naito, a man who more or less started as a clean-cut babyface, but he wasn't until 2013. But in 2013, he started getting the Roman Reigns treatment. He did everything the right way, but he got booed for it. It wasn't until he was sent on excursion in 2015 to CMLL, where he joined the original Los Ingobernables, and then brought what he learned from Mexico to Japan and gave us this renegade character that didn't really give a fuck of what you thought of him. And thus he formed Los Ingobernables de Japón. Naito achieved his destiny earlier this year when he won that title from his former stablemate Sonata and got that final glorious roll call that had been long denied him in the Dome. Fresh off retaining against Yota Tsuji recently, last Saturday at Sakura Genesis, and Yagoku, tonight he goes into his third defense. And then he'll have to defend that thing at Dominion June 9th in Osaka.
John Moxley knows about all of those factors. John Moxley is not a man who walks into a big match situation without doing his homework. And tonight it comes to a head. The IWGP World Heavyweight Championship on the line in the biggest match in New Japan. Strong history.
And we started to talk about it a little bit, but there's been speculation, chatter about this championship defense schedule that Naito is on. What was it, 6 days since his last defense? That's not a lot of time to recover. Then you work in the international flights, the time differences, the jet lag.
Definitely something to be said about Tetsuya Naito being willing to defend the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship so soon after a hard-fought battle against a man that a lot of people thought could walk away with the victory at Sakura Genesis, that being the aforementioned Yota Tsuji.
Yeah, and certainly, and as we always like to thank numbers man Chris Sampson
In attendance tonight in Chicago.
right, to speak to Tetsuya Naito's record, not just this year as IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, but all-time career-wise. This is his 87th singles main event in his NJPW career, and that puts him in a prestigious.
Naito taking his suit off, throws the coat to the attendant.
Handful of main events away from Tatsumi Fujinami's fourth place record of 91.
But if we want to talk about statistics, guys, Jon Moxley, he says he realizes this is probably the only shot he's ever going to get at the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. But he also says he only needs one shot.
And he hasn't. I'm sure he'd like to remind you, not been pinned or submitted in one-on-one competition in New Japan Pro Wrestling since the summer of 2019 by Juice Robinson. It's going to take time.
I did see the social media's reaction to Cody getting the championship finally. There was a lot of happy, messages to him, not just in WWE, but AEW, Ring of Honor, everywhere.
True.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool. There's a lot of tears. I felt it as well. I nearly cried. Well, everybody in the ring was nearly crying.
2020 that Jon Moxley beat Chris Jericho to become AEW World Champion for the first time. And
Yeah, I'm just going to say it. Cody Crybabies.
Chris, that is all extremely interesting. Unfortunately, I was distracted.
I'm
by
one of
watching
them.
Naito refacet his
So am I. I mean, I did a video tirade where I basically went off on The Rock and Roman.
Like a caged animal in the corner as he watches this go down.
Well, the final boss thing was actually supposed to happen, but the thing with Roman, I don't know. Because I saw a little clip somewhere where at the end of that match with Cody, there was somebody had the footage of Roman crying after he lost.
Well, there's the bell. Here we go. IWGP World Heavyweight title at stake.
All right, let's go, Jon Moxley.
Come on, Naito. To be honest, New Japan World's not the only Oriental subscription service I do for my wrestling shit. I also have Wrestle Universe, which holds Pro Wrestling Noah, Pro Wrestling 01, Sendai Girls Pro, Tokyo Joshi Pro, Gambare Pro, and DDT.
I do have a feeling that one day Jon Moxley could go back to WWE as Jon Moxley, not Dean Ambrose.
Some tells me they wouldn't allow it.
Triple H will allow it. I don't know about Vince. Vince is no longer there anymore. Triple H may allow it because he allowed Tama Tonga to use Tama Tonga.
Then why hasn't he let Seth Rollins change his name back to the stage name most known from the Indies of as Tyler Black, huh?
That's his Ring of Honor name.
It was his stage name across all the Indies.
Oh, that is extremely not tranquilo. But let's keep in mind as Naito controls just the mental pace of this match. Historically, if you look at all of his
That's pretty much what they usually do. They leave there to find their character and then come back. That's what Cody did.
truly just a critical match.
it was just
Well, blame Vince for giving him a dog shit gimmick with Stardust.
Yeah.
Spin the face after the collar elbow rope break. Kick to the gut by Naito, and he throws Moxley out to the second
I
rope.
mean, Stardust was cool at first, but it did get stale later on.
massive shot, much like a Dusty Rhodes, with a very similar magnetic charisma, but stronger in the chase than in the keep. And that's something that could be to Tetsuya Naito's deficit. He's in uncharted waters here, just by being in V2. Many athletes.
Well, technically, this is V3 Chris Charlton, not 2, but whatever. Naito in pursuit. Team Moxley in pursuit, starting the forearm shots. And throws Naito into the barricade. Continuing the forearm hits. Fighting back. Now they're trading blows.
Moxley more than comfortable here on the outside.
And onto the timekeeper's table goes Naito. Uh-oh.
By the way, John Moxley's not his real name either. That's another ring name he's using.
Yeah, I know his last name is actually Good.
Yeah. I don't want to make a pun, but Johnny Be Good.
Ugh. You just did.
Yeah, I know. It's bad.
Moxley and Naito in the crowd. I can't tell if Naito's head was split open when he hit the table. Irish whip reverse into the barricade. Back first goes Moxley.
Yeah, the John part is his real name, but the Moxley one, no. Interesting.
What?
John Moxley's the same age as Roman, and Seth Rollins is younger than both of them.
He's 37.
John Moxley is 38. Roman Reigns is 38.
I forgot Roman had a birthday recently.
Yeah.
Anyway, Moxley pummeling away at Naito. Gonna grab him by the hair, probably drag him back into the ring. And he does.
Naito back inside. Moxley get completely in control of this match.
Something to be said about John Moxley being very comfortable both inside and outside of the ring. Naito potentially.
Of course, Naito at 41 going on 42. You gotta wonder if this is really his last gasp with the gold. Know what I mean?
Yeah. If John Moxley retires in 2 years, hey, he had a good career.
Pile driver by Moxley.
That might be it right here.
Into the cover. 1, 2, no.
That's starting that process. Eking up the neck, and if Moxley can get Naito's back, that's a bulldog choke. If he had the front, then that's death row.
Consistently damaged his neck. Naito, not to mention, there is a timeline that is placed on the eyesight vision of Tetsuya Naito in the same situation that a lot of Clutch AT found himself with. Clutch AT ended up ending his career much earlier than Tetsuya Naito.
Oh, that's interesting. Seth Rollins' real name is Kobe Lopez,
And a kick out by Naito.
and he's 37. Seth Rollins is 37.
Naito in trouble. Knife is shot by Moxley. Now back into the ropes. Kick to the knee. Another chop. And Naito spits in Moxley's face. Forearm shots. And again he spits in the face of Moxley. Elbows to the top of the head. Irish whip. Sunset. Moxley rolls through. Figure 4. And this is a smart move when you consider the history of knee issues Naito has had going back to 2011, 2012, when Yujiro Takahashi turned on him and kicked him out of chaos, which led to Naito missing out on a year of his career due to knee surgery.
Moxley still talking trash.
Now going to the clover leaf.
Yeah, absolutely. Moxley, you can see the strain on his face as he tries to keep Naito from making it to the ring. Instead, he's to the ropes. Instead, he's transitioning.
Now into an STF, and now Mox transitions into an STF. Naito gets to the ropes, so Mox has to break it. Kick to the section, penalty kick, and Naito slips back up. He pops back up. And again. Now Naito raking the eyes of Moxley. Kick to the midsection. Suplex. 1, 2, not enough. This is usually a mistake for Mox. He's not one for going up top.
Yeah, he's making the climb.
John Moxley does like to do a lot of crash and burns.
And he gets in with a shot to the breadbasket. Insecurity by Naito. And while Naito's not quick to capitalize, it does give him a little breathing room. Irish whip, inverted atomic drop. Back elbow by Naito. Drop kick to the back of the head. Now into the corner. Irish whip. Moxley goes into the corner. Naito setting up. Didn't have enough juice for what I like for the dumbass combination, or as he calls it, combinación cabrón. Neckbreaker 1. Now Moxley kicks out. Now lateral cravat spot. 10 minutes gone. 50 to go. Forearms, arbitrary, not on the apron frame. Not good. Forearm shot. Forearm. Forearms. Forearm. More forearm shots. Yeesh, I've been at this for 3.5 hours. Naito's still in the apron. Not a good spot. Oh no. Looking for the half and half on the apron. This is going to hurt if it hits. Naito's had a history of neck problems. Oh, no. Oh, DDT on the apron. And again, history of neck problems for Naito.
When the man goes perpendicular, you know, and he is in trouble. John Moxley back in the ring. Mocking Naito. Can't really see it because he is out on the outside. Meanwhile, Moxley, you can see he's grabbing at the small of his back as well.
Interesting to hear the crowd react to John Moxley. I think if he was on home turf in AEW, it might be a different story. The blues raining down on the challenging here. I think because, they know Walker. The fact is that John Moxley does not work for New Japan Pro Wrestling. And if he does become IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, might it be a situation where we don't see our top champions until a Forbidden Door?
Of limited appearances potentially could be for John Moxley. The title will need to be defended at Resurgence, already been declared. However,
John Moxley just shows up when he feels like it. Including down in the face.
Moxley. Oh, dang it! I mean, did Naito just hit him with a chair?
and the steel chair to the skull of the Death Rider.
John Moxley shows up wherever he wants to, but that steel chair showed up too. The crack against the skull was disgusting.
Now Moxley in trouble. Neck breaker on the apron frame coming from Naito. Yes.
Continuing to soften that neck up for Destino.
It took him a while to get where he needed to be in this match, Walker, but he's right there now. Severe damage done to the head of John Moxley and out to the neck.
The count is started.
Yeah, I wonder what could be on the mind of John Moxley. If there is anything on the mind, any thought or concept not directly out after shot from Tetsuya Naito. Gosh.
Well, guys, what day is today? Oh, it ends in Y. John Moxley's good.
14, 15,
15.
16. If Moxley doesn't get back in by 20, it's over. And Moxley, I think, has been split open. He is. That face is a literal crimson.
Is it a
Night-
crimson mask?
Yep. And night at 20, just before 20, barely gets back in.
I forgot New Japan does a 20 countdown.
They've always done a 20 count. Satellite DET.
I don't think Naito gives a damn about New Japan Pro Wrestling. He gives a lot of a damn about his own legacy within it.
Makes me wonder how their last man standing matches are. Is it a 20 count version?
10 counts. Clothesline. Well, their last man standings are actually submission or 10 count. Clothesline.
Oh, wow. WWE might be bringing back the First Blood match. We already saw a glimpse of that. You know,
John Moxley in New Japan just hits.
with Cody.
And Tetsuya Naito feeling every bit of that hit walker with that lariat.
15 minutes gone. We're a quarter of the way through.
It's a familiar sight, almost a motivating experience for John Moxley at times.
Smell copper in the air right now for John Moxley. And you hear it right now through your monitors, but there's repeating, not tonight, any night but tonight.
Moxley saying not tonight. Any night but tonight. Forearm shot. And again, this one from Naito. Moxley with a forearm. Spin in the face by Naito. A right hand. A forearm by Mox. A right hand by Naito. Spit in the face by Moxley. And now they're spinning each other in the face. Now they're trading right hands in the center of the ring. Moxley getting the advantage. This is the clothesline. German go around. Choke. Sleeper. Into the corner goes Naito. Goes Moxley. Curb stomp.
Curb stomp.
1, 2. No.
Wow. A love letter to Seth Rollins. Almost said Cody Rhodes.
Now bites to the rear naked choke.
I would like to say this, though. Roman Reigns gave Seth Rollins a 10-year later receipt.
Get that right.
The chair in the back. And it was Roman that got the chair. Not.
And now the Bulldog choke.
John Moxley covered in. His face is all red.
Naito back to his feet. How's he going to get out of this one? If he passes out, it's over, and Moxley will become the 9th IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Naito trying desperately to break free. Rolls out. Slides out. Victory roll. No. Elbow shots to the back of the neck. There's usually the setup to Naito's finisher, Destino. Here it comes. Nope, not Moxley gets out. Ace Crusher. Death Rider. 1, 2. No! Niall kicked out.
Man, how long is this match?
I think we're only about 17, maybe 18 minutes into this thing. It's a 1 hour time limit.
Oh, wow. The thing with Cody and Roman was nearly an hour long.
Actually, it was 33 minutes. Crowd 50-50 with the chant. Running Destino, but that's not going to be enough. 1, 2, hook at both legs, no. I said Niall didn't have the grip, didn't do the wrap arm wrench when he does it. Here it comes. Destiny. Nope. Reversed again. Forearm. Rolling forearm. Elevated Death Rider. Is this over? 1, 2. No! Clothesline. Just past the 20-minute mark. 1. Niall kicks out 1. And a third one. Is this going to end it? Holy shit! We have a new champion!
Who is it? Who is it?
Moxley is now the 9th IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
Let's go, Moxley!
Are you fucking kidding me?
How good did Naito do?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I wasn't able to watch it. I was only hearing it through your side.
Moxley is now IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
Is that his first time having it?
Yes.
Wow. I hope they post that match on YouTube so that I can watch it.
They probably won't. New Japan is pretty stingy. They'll post the TV title match, but that's about it.
Fans will have videos of it. They like to sneak those videos from the stadium itself.
It took 3 Death Riders to get the job done.
Sounds like a repeat of Cody and Roman. It took 3 Cody finishers to take Roman out.
Yeah, but he hit them successively, not in very separate increments. But now AEW is holding the richest prize in professional wrestling hostage.
I like John Moxley. I don't like Tony Khan. Tony Khan needs to get his shit together.
Otherwise, it'll be the Vince Russo of the modern era. And yes, I have heard the argument that it wasn't Russo who killed WCW, it was Hogan. Where do you stand on that argument, mate?
Was it NWO that killed WCW?
Yeah, but who was pulling the strings of NWO? Hogan.
Hogan. But NWO also has its hardcore fans too. So,
And the Crown Chi-Town giving him the "You Deserve It" chant.
isn't Chicago his hometown?
No, Cincinnati is.
It's nearby.
Treat for everybody here that might not ever get a chance to fly across the ocean and see New Japan, an authentic New Japan Pro Wrestling show live and in person. And it was special to be a part of it here, and there's no other better to it than right here in Chicago. I've wrestled in every building in this city, big, small, and tiny, and you people here have been with me every step of the way, so thank you for being here tonight and made it extra special. To stand atop the fucking New Japan Pro Wrestling Mountain in front of the fans in Chicago.
I think I hear John Moxley. Is he having an interview?
Giving his victory speech.
How many titles does that make for John Moxley as a wrestler? He got the WWE title once. He got the US title once.
3 times or twice.
As the king of NJPW, he's the pick. Who's coming at me first? I call the shots around here.
So who's it gonna be, John?
The long list of Japanese legends I've defeated over the last 5 years is really something. But that shit's easy. I'm not gonna run and I'm not gonna hide from the young lions, the young, hungry lions of New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm not gonna sit atop my mountain and be scared of the hungriest predators in the game.
So who's it gonna be, John?
This will be
Sounds like he's struggling to talk with all the blood.
He's calling out Shooter? He's gonna give the title shot to Shota Umino? Turn around, John! Narita! You son of a bitch! Fuck this little bastard! Well, here comes the cavalry.
Is the Blackpool Combat Club coming out to back him up?
No, just Shota. Of course, Narita has always been a fucking coward since joining House of Torture. And the sooner the House of Torture dies, the better. They've become a cancer that Bullet Club needs to cut. And I don't know why neither Jay White or David Finlay have ever bothered to cut it. Guess Moxley will give him the title shot after all. Question is, does this happen May 4th or May 11th? Either way, when that happens, the IWGP World Heavyweight title will be on the line at Kentucky. Will be on the line. But either way, tonight we leave with new champions. The Mighty Don't Kneel, Shane Haste and Mikey Nichols, the Strong Openweight Tag Champs. Zack Sabre Jr., the Television Champion. And our new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley.
Would he have a streak with that title, or would it be one of those where he has it for a short time?
Who knows?
You hate to see how it went down, but Red Darda has the new champion's attention. That is for sure.
Yep, it's definitely a new era of wrestling for
There's one
2024.
thing that is for certain in my mind, and that is that when that match happens between Moxley and Narita, Mox is going to need more backup than just Umino if he's going to have to contend with the entirety of the House of Torture. I'd like to thank Storm Striker for joining me for the back end of this show. For my first ever full live reaction here on the Mets 2128 Wrestling channel. Comment, like, and subscribe. Storm Striker X9, SX9, and Mets 2128 signing out. Goodbye and good night. Bang.